What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Number one, I see you guys in the chat room right away talking about there was no pre-show today on Patreon. I was waiting for it. Yeah, I know that's the reason you guys got the Patreon. We owe you an extra one. We might do an extra show. Go watch the exclusive Sunday show though if you haven't. If you need something to make it up, we gave you guys a special show with Devontae Magic last Sunday. We had an actual magician in here, so make sure you guys check that episode. That's only to Patreon, unless you guys see the clips on Instagram, which help you get a little insight, and it's only $5. But yeah, make sure you guys watch that, and I'll do something extra to make up for the times that we don't do it in here. Also, so across from me is my guest for the night. Well, one of my guests for the night, XG. Welcome back.
What's up, dog? What's up? How you doing?
Where you coming from?
Fucking home, dog. Posted, didn't do nothing. When I go get a fresh haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, your beard's gone. I was about to ask you. When was the last time you got lined up on the beard? What happened? Where'd it go?
It's hot, and then your hair gets oily, and then that turns into pimples.
It happens.
Yeah. Hair is oily. I kind of don't miss having hair.
Dude, yeah, I knew this one girl that had a bunch of hair on her, like a lot of acne on her forehead, and her solution to her was to cover it with her hair.
It's worse.
It's worse. I was like, girl, you're just making it worse. You're just putting oil on top of fucking pimples.
I used to have a friend, dog. This fool's name is Mescal, dog, and in middle school, this fool had the worst acne ever, dog. And I feel like he was just mad the whole time because the acne was there. I'm talking about like these things look like volcano craters ready to pop every day, bro. And he's just sitting there and like you can't help but to stare like it's a big mole. Like, damn, bro, look at that volcano in there. But like, yeah, and honestly, dog, like I literally tripped. I tripped out, but I never thought about like how much shit like that really bothers you as a kid. Like when you're a kid, bro, like if you have acne or something like that, it makes you feel insecure, bro. That shit can fuck up the next 15 years of your life if you ain't ready for the treatment that comes with it. Yeah. Like if you're not ready to be treated like how the world treats ugly, like you know what I mean, bro? No, because the world treats ugly different than pretty, bro. And it's straight like the world is just a shadow place, bro. It is fucked up, but like, it is very true, bro. Like how many Felipe Esparzas compared to fucking Antonio Madeiras do we have? You know what I mean? We got one Felipe Esparza monstro compared to the fucking like. What is it like? All the other good-looking Mexicans that are out there, bro. Like, but also that voice joining us is our guest. What is it? Our other guest of the night, the one and only returning in here from the east side. What is it? The one and only is it Viva Mescal now or Mescalito? Because I met you as Mescalito.
Yeah, it's Viva Mescal on all handles. But
Yeah,
if you know
Viva-
me that long, I'm Mescalito.
Okay, well I know him as Mescalito, but currently Viva Mescal. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me, fellas. Pleasure to be here.
You've been busy, dog. I mean, you constantly stay busy. You know what's one thing that I really fucks with you about, dog? Is you keep in your community, dog. Like, not for nothing, and I know that sounds like, damn, fool, that sounds very fucking, like, keep it in the family type shit, but in a way, I kind of like seeing that, because I feel like you're from East Los, right?
Yeah, born and raised in Boyle Heights, East LA, so...
That's a community.
East Los, Boyle Heights are always like, there's a difference, but I try to glue them both together.
A lot of people don't know that that's a community that's been through some shit. You know what I mean? Like even from way back, so that you know you like from way back, it's been an understanding that this is a tight knit community that always sticks together because it kind of had to, even from like the Zoot days,
right,
and then from Dodger Stadium, gentrified people, and then like from profiling, just all that shit.
Ruben Salazar got killed in East Los.
Yeah, like all that shit that the city's been through, bro. That it was all to really separate those people, bro. They didn't want that unity that was in there, and like it's cool to see that. I see you doing shows or events at the youth center. You're showing up to all these events. And sometimes, bro, like, don't get me wrong, like I would love to do like a charity event or something like that, but I'm not necessarily the most. But like they would rather have me donate $200 than to have me show up and be like, "Este güey huele a marihuana."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or he's gonna smoke. But it's like it's cool to see you doing it because it's like you're a people person, dog. And I mean. You've always done that, dog, and I feel like that's one thing that your community takes care of you, dog. Because I see that everybody that fucks with you back is somebody that's in the community. It's like, hey, that's such and such screen printing from from the community over here. Hey, this such and such has a venue here. I could go to a show. Is that a good feeling for you, dog?
Yeah, it feels good. And like I didn't realize how important Boyle Heights and East Los was to LA's story, and even how I grew up till I got older. Like even Chicano studies, fool. Like I went to Chicano
wait,
Studies class.
you
when
took
I was,
that
like,
class?
in 6th grade though. Like as a punishment in summertime, my dad signed me up for Chicano Studies. Now I didn't
Wait,
go.
but punishment?
I took
Like,
2
as a
years in
punishment,
college, bro.
So yeah, you know, I was a little kid, and he's like, "You're gonna go to summer school," and he's like, "What class?" Chicano Studies. And I'm right there, a little kid reading like Chicano Manifesto and like looking at all this history, and like I thought it didn't affect me. You know, I ditched whatever, I'm out. But then I got older, and that shit really stuck with me. Kind of like knowing too how important East Los was, you know. So now that I've gotten a little older, kind of coming of age, I feel like, all right, it's my responsibility, like, to put the city on the map, to make sure we're represented and shit for the East Side, and it's crazy rich history, the good and the bad of it, you know, because we still a tight-knit community in there, you know. And you're talking about Felipe, like, shouts out to Felipe. He grew up with my grandma and my uncle.
Pico Aliso.
Project, yeah, Pico Aliso, in the 4th Street projects, bro. So
He reminds me of like I mean, he's the homie, but he's always reminded me of like where the wild things are, monsters. like you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, and shout out to him. Like, and then what's his name? Rodrigo looks like the foof with the burger. What's the you know what I'm
The
talking
fat
about?
burger guy, the fat burger guy, right?
No, but it's like what's his name? I know you know his name.
Big boy.
Yeah, Big
Boy.
Boy. Yeah, Rodrigo looks like him.
Bob's
dog.
Big Boy.
Bob's Big Boy's burger, dog. But yeah,
Like that?
yeah. That's Rodrigo right there, dog.
He has a clean cut out of all of them.
no, it's just fire, man.
And then I'm glad you like it, dog. And the most clean cut out of them all is the dirtiest motherfucker. Fucking in their crew. What's his name?
Rizzo?
Yeah, Rizzo.
He's dirty?
Little horny ass fool. Dog.
Oh, yeah, he's a
always talking-
hornario, dog,
He's
yeah.
always talking about fucking,
Bro,
dog. He's watching videos of himself fucking and shit from what I hear.
Dude,
Like,
I got it. I know for sure Martin Rizzo always gets road pussy.
oh,
Like there's always some Latina and no offense to him, I guarantee he grabs some dimes, but every once in a while he grabs himself a torta.
Yeah,
Like the tortas love him. He's a skinny little
Hey,
fool.
you
He's a
can't
skinny
bat
little.
a
Yeah,
thousand.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Tortas will pay for the hotel, fool.
Oh yeah, dog. Because you know he's sharing one with Rodrigo. There's nothing worse when you gotta share like.
Look like if we want to go halves tonight. Halves? Halves on a torta, fool.
We do gotta get Rizzo on though. I want to ask him certain shit like that. Like,
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah,
yeah, no, he is one of those fools that is fucking funny as fuck. Like, I know he's like, look, fool, there's a lot of fools in this industry that you watch them, bro, and like I had to learn this the hard way, bro, because I used to be one of these fools. The first 3 years when I started doing any project, bro, I used to always want the results right away. Like, man, how come we don't have this amount of followers? How come we don't have it? And every single time I try to rush to this shit, life always set me back further for me to learn to appreciate the process, dog.
Right.
And I feel that you can't really fucking skip that part, dog. That's why like shit keeps coming to you in abundance, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you're able to turn it around, like you gotta put that fucking work in, dog. Like people, once you let it marinate a little bit longer, people have a different appreciation for it, bro. Like they'll see you going, because sometimes you think people are not watching, but they're paying attention.
And that part, fool, like we used to put out videos with EOTR with my rap crew East of the River back in like 2016.
I remember that. Well, there was like
vlogs
two
and shit.
It was a homegirl and then two, you and the other homie, right?
Yeah. There was a lot of us actually at the
Yeah.
time. There was like 8 of us, 9 of us in the crew. We used to put out videos, maybe a couple hundred views every now and again, 300-400. But I in my head are like, man, I want 1,000, I want 10,000, I want, like, I'm trying to rush the results. And because of that, I abandoned that idea. Then come to find out years later, like just a few weeks ago, you know, certain people told me, I was watching those vlogs. Even Duno's one of those who's like, bro, you know, I watched every one of your fucking EOTR vlogs. That's what inspired me.
Pull the mic
Keep
closer to
pushing
you.
my shit, you know? And I was like, what? Like, that tripped me out. Like, out of those 200 views, 150 views, one of them was this fool Duno ends up on the fucking morning shows or, you know, or doing his comedy. So it's like, you just never know who's watching. And I've had other people like, nah, I was peeping that shit.
Not everybody watching is gonna be there to comment or to be there and be like, hey, I'm watching you. Thank you for posting this shit, bro. I had to get used to fucking like having a reaction without having a reaction, bro. Like
Right.
me waiting to get the results, bro. Like every time I really try to rush something, bro, I'm telling you, life always slapped me back. It was like, you know what? You thought you were done with the race. We're gonna have put another lap on there because
Right.
I think you need more time to really fucking fuck with the process, bro. Because there's beauty in the struggle, bro.
Nah, and it pays off. You're grateful for that shit in the long run. Even now, the shit that I'm trying to do and the stuff you see on IG and everything else, like, it's from years of putting this shit together. And now I'm more determined, and I don't even trip on views or likes or any of it now. I don't even pay attention to it. I'm just like, I know what's going to hit. Now I'm trying to get to the point of how do I get the moves to connect that this next one, just not a question. not a question. The push and everything around it, the million views come because what else was it gonna come with? Everything detonated at the right fucking time because you finally learned.
It wasn't gonna go from pop up to restaurant if you didn't expand the menu, bro. Like the pop up menu could only work for so long, and then you gotta expand. You know what I'm saying? So like, people are gonna and when you expand, the rest of it comes along with it, bro. Like it's gonna take 3 sections for you to have a full menu, bro. So it's like you probably had to grind it out for X amount of years before you actually started seeing that real money come in, bro.
Yep. You know, and that brings it to why this is probably gonna be this one right here will be my last joints you're gonna see me smoking.
Damn.
As no cap, if you see me out in public and I'm smoking, smack that shit out of my hand. You got the fucking permission.
Just take it and smoke it.
Take it and smoke it. Be like, hey fool, you can't smoke.
So this your last one or today as in like
today
at
right
12
now,
p.m.?
sitting down with you guys.
I hope he smokes more than one. You know, but
So we're not doing the whole day. We're not waiting until the end of the day. This is your last one right here.
If you see me outside after this, I'll be at Locals Cafe in Arts District. Shouts out to Locals. Right after this, I'm gonna go rock some tracks over there. I ain't gonna smoke. So this is it. It's with you guys.
Damn.
Cheers.
Now, hey man, thank you for at least coming on the We Don't Smoke the Same show to smoke it this last time. But here's the thing, bro. I mentioned I'm like people take tolerance breaks a lot. I've never taken a tolerance break. I think the last time I had the most time without smoking, at least until I found a vape pen, was in Japan, and it was forceful. And honestly, dog, I went through basketball diaries withdrawals, dog, because I've been smoking since I was 18. And I couldn't sleep, fool. I had sweats. I was hot. You would think that I was hooked on heroin. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, for real, dog. And honestly, I couldn't believe it. Like, my girl's like, do you think it's the weed? And I'm just like, I know it's the fucking weed.
How old are you at this?
Fool, this is last year.
Oh. This year.
This is this year. Yeah, this is this year. And this is, I've been smoking since I was 18. I'm 33 now. So, like, fool, like, it's a lot of years smoking. This is the first time I went more than a whole 3-4 days. And I went through crackhead fucking little detox vibes, fool. Like, I didn't get, like, 100 to, like, the 4th day. And then when I got the vape pen finally, fuck, that high was tight, bro. Like,
yeah, see?
Yeah, that high was tight. But I did it forcefully. What makes you want to take that break? Is it getting in the way or, like, what's it?
I have to just, in my mind, like, make that sacrifice right now. And I want to smoke again, but I'm, like, telling myself, I need to get certain shit just accomplished. And that's it. You know, I don't want to go into too much detail, but however long that might take, it might take me a year to get this shit accomplished. It might take me tomorrow. If I get that shit accomplished tomorrow, I spark the blunt, but you could see why. But it ain't going to take a day. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just a personal choice, more of a challenge in my mind.
Is it money?
Do love it.
Is it money? Because that shit ain't cheap. If you don't got a plug, if you don't got a knee zone plug, a Be Real plug,
Pescadito goes to all these sessions.
I know, that's what I'm asking. If you go to dispensaries, that shit adds up. I've seen if you don't.
No, that's true. Yeah. But nah, it's a business decision, but it's not because of lack of like the funds. Like nah, and I get hooked up a lot. So
are you trying to become like more of a perfect Mexican for TV, like Mario Lopez? Like he's like our perfect Mexican, bro. Like he fucking fights. Like he has family, bro. Because don't get me wrong, there's so many times, dog, where I look at it and I'm like. I was like, look at Concrete on fucking on Despierta America. Man, I could have been on there, man. I was like, but it's because it's fucking weed. Right. Yeah, no, for real, dog. I be looking at it, I was like, this shit to them is like, oh, no puede ser exitoso. No, es drogadicto. Like, Spanish me. But I do recognize that is a market that I know if they got a taste and they saw me speak in español, like, you know, todo bien, confiado y todo eso, they would be hell of impressed and it would open their eyes, bro. But I feel I want that stigma to break down, bro, but it takes a while. Just like, it's like Latino, it's like reggaetoneros with fashion, bro. Like, for a while, they were like, they were wearing the hand-me-downs from hip-hop for years ago. You know, they were like, the loose clothes era was over, but they were still rocking Rockaware and fucking in the Dominican Republic, like loose shirts. I was like, you fools are behind, dog. But yeah, dog, I mean,
a piece of it is that though, like on the real, it is that, like,
and I said that jokingly. I'm not trying to say like, hey, set it out or anything.
To prep for that, like for public television or anything like that. But it is more in a sense of like to just be more presentable when I do walk into that room of millionaires. That I'm gonna present my idea, and they know I'm a fucking pothead, but they know I stopped to present them this shit and to get that fucking to make that shit happen. And I think that'll speak volumes for me too, to be like, nah, I haven't smoked in a year. Why? Because I got to get this shit done. So are you going to help me spark that blunt? Because I love to spark that blunt. But until you fucking give me this yes that I need, I can't smoke. So what's up? Like, let's get this shit done.
You know what, dog? Like those little, I not that I want to take those steps, but I do little baby shit like that. Like I'm like, all right, dude, get a full detail in your car, and just try not to smoke in it, bro. Is it really necessary for you to show up everywhere shrieking? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, cause to be honest, bro, like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like weed hasn't cost me opportunities in a different world. Once I stopped thinking that the world the world that's just around me is just this weed shit, that's when I started seeing how the opportunities that were passing me by.
Right.
And then I kind of made that fucking decision of like, oh, it's on out of sight, out of mind. But I know that I know if
You're
I
gonna
made
have to see it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be. You're gonna be smoking right next to me, and I have to be like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, and someone watching who wants to bless you, they need to see that. They need to see you do that. If not, they're just gonna take what you're saying and they're just gonna twist it into, nah, he don't really take it that serious.
I think the last look for like I'm not gonna lie. I think the only time I would try to do a tolerance break is maybe at like 500 Patreon subs or like 350. I would see how long I could go to document it every day. Like be like, just be like, cause for me to take a break, bro, like to see how long I'd be like
500, like 500.
For how many? Wait up. How many
days?
days would you do?
I would try to aim for a month.
A month? Working here. Boy, I know these fools would come up to you and be like, even Kenji would be like, yo.
But I could drink.
Yeah, but I know Kenji would put up something from his stash that he hasn't
Well,
pulled
then
up in years.
he can give it to me and
you're gonna
I
save
can
it?
put it in my
You're gonna
jar.
save it?
And when I'm done at the end of the month,
you only get you only get it if you smoke it right now.
Fool,
Hey,
I
I know, I feel you, but I know how they would be out with you. I don't think they just let you.
I mean, that's
cruise
part
by.
of the challenge, right?
I know that's part of the challenge.
challenge.
That is part of the challenge. That's what I'm saying. I don't
That's
think
why,
they
like,
let
I'm
you
not
cruise.
afraid of it, especially if motherfuckers are gonna be like down for it. But then, can you imagine though? These fools see me turn into an asshole in a month. They're like, "Fuck!" we're like, we want fucking hot E-Zone back. He's just angry all the time now. He's angrier. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, if you try it, I'll be there to support you. This is the last one for me.
Damn. And do you have a certain like? All right. So these goals that you have, obviously, you know. Cause I get your logic with that, bro. Like, cause sometimes I feel like I don't like to say all my goals out there, cause not everybody's gonna be rooting for you.
Right.
And it's like the person in front of you or everybody here could be rooting for you, but we're in front of a camera and there's people that just watch you just to hate, bro. Believe it or not, there's people that tune in just with the salty taste in their mouth. And I'm like, they're still a viewer. What's up? But
Right.
yeah, like I know what kind of intentions you look. Give me mal de ojo and shit, bro. Like, yeah. So it's like,
On the flip side too, though, there's people out there fucking with you that want to see you do better. And in a lot of ways too, when you do some shit like this, it inspires them to be like, all right, maybe I could do, or to support you more. Honestly, like I'll support this fool more because I see this fool moving different.
I feel like if I stop smoking, Power 106 will give me Duno's job. like for real, like they'll be like, look, man, we betted on the wrong fact, Mexican. You want to get up early?
Do you
like, you want to get up early? You like hats too?
Do you think that would stop Power 106 from hiring someone if they were that much of a stoner?
When you're associated the way I was surprised I didn't get in trouble going to like a country like Japan where it's like completely legal and they might pull something up. Maybe I'm just not on that level. Like. I don't ever think of myself or even on that person. I'm like, shit, maybe one of these fools recognizes or I show up. I don't know, but thank God I'm not on that level. But there are occasions where they will pull your shit up. Like, be real, they will pull your shit up. In certain countries will not let them in because they're like, look at this shit, brother. Like, Google your name and there's pictures of you with bags of weed, fucking smoking. Like, they're gonna look at you like a drug dealer. And if you do Google my name, that's what comes out.
See, I'm gonna Google it right now on DuckDuckGo.
My fucking like it's like my UCLA stuff don't come out no more. It's all literally like, oh shit, smoking weed will be real. And just
So we need a whole campaign of like the cleanup E-Zones fucking
what are you talking
campaign.
about? Look, I typed in flavors by E-Zone. All your candles came up.
Oh yeah,
that's a nice little flex.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a nice little flex. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, just type in E-Zone Be Real TV, bro.
All right. E-Zone Be Real TV.
And then it's gonna be like, hey man, somebody said Eno. That's what they would have me on Power 106.
Oh yeah. You don't look that good. You don't look bad, but it's not something you want like a third world country to see.
Yeah. Oh, let's click on this video. Look at this article. Visit Hobby Weed. Best places to eat high at. Come on, bro. Like, they're gonna fucking.
Yeah. North Korea, you're fucked.
Yeah. China, I'm fucked. Look at the fucking picture of me lighting this big ass joint, bro. Damn, bro. That shit is fucked up. There's no way. Damn, I like how Stoner Rob's flyer shows up after all these years.
We got you at the Alchemist, though. What the? Oh, let's look with that, man. You got the Alchemist.
That's tight, man. I do have a nice little. I never Google search me, but like, damn, I've been working here for a long time. There's like,
you at Armin? Come on, man.
There's a lot of shit on there. Holy shit. Yeah. But yeah, other countries will look at this and be like, hey, fool, come on, dog. Te pasas. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, have you traveled a lot, dog?
I've been to Europe, twice.
Like work-wise, or
times. I went out there for some music conferences. So we flew out there and we got to fucking perform and go network and meet people. But we went fucking to Paris, flew into Paris, and I took weed. I took like half an ounce.
Damn.
I just put it in fucking
bag sealed or
deodorants. I like bag sealed and put them in my deodorants, fool, and they didn't catch me. And I didn't.
How
even
much
think
deodorant
about it,
did
fool.
you take?
Like 3 deodorants. I would be there for like 2-3 weeks.
Fool, they were probably
just grinded
like,
it,
this
fool,
fool
like this.
stinks, dog.
Oh, you
I probably
grinded
took,
it or
like,
grinded up.
I had like 17 grams, 18 grams. And I didn't even think twice about it because I was just like,
Fucking white.
we'll get away
privilege.
with it. Yeah, like
He's not white, fool. He's Mexican.
But like my
It's
bad.
that- it's that-
Citizen.
I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
I'm illegal in Paisa. I meant citizen privilege.
it's the light skin. It's the light skin fucking privilege. It is. Sometimes I experience that shit even when we're in other countries, and people think I'm fucking white or fucking just American or whatever, and they don't treat the same way. My homie with fucking afro, fucking goatee and shit. These fools are all tripping out on this phone. I'm just blending in. I'm like, man, fuck you guys. I'm like a fucking spy in this motherfucker.
like this is the fool that like it could be a big crime going down, but like he could be the one fool that would get away with it.
walk out.
Yeah, like if it's a group crime, he can easily walk away. He doesn't even need to run. He just be like, I was just skateboarding here.
Those glasses too.
Just chilling.
You kind of look like the Tacos Way logo. yeah, bro. Like
You got a Niño Bueno look. You got a Niño Bueno, like goes to church. He's got the comb over to the side, like Niño Bueno. Like,
Tell you,
like you're actually like, if I don't have a daughter, but if a daughter,
He's a youth pastor.
Yeah, if my daughter pulled up with you, I'd be like, it's not too bad.
he can bone her.
Yeah, he's not a cholo.
Yeah.
He's not a cholo.
So that's why, like, I can't have a joint on my. I can't be smoking a joint in the next shit. It's like, that's the fucking room I gotta walk. I love that.
Yeah. You
But okay, but did it
yeah.
cost you opportunities for you to make this decision though? Like, did you see something where you're like, fuck, man, like they just got somebody that does rap too, but he's literally my image, but they probably didn't want to invest in me.
Nah, it's not that. I think it's a foregone conclusion for someone who's just like in a certain position. If I'm gonna have you manage a certain amount of money, you just can't get high. You just can't. Like that's right there in the top.
Yeah.
Right there at the top.
When it comes,
I'm not giving a high motherfucker $10 million. I'm not. I don't care who the fuck he is. It's just that's a different thing. Now, if it's Be Real rocking on stage to do a world tour, then we're having a different conversation.
Yeah.
I want him smoking a joint, of course.
Yeah.
But his manager, the fool who's making a decision, he gonna be like, "You're taking care of the 10 mil I'm gonna give this fool,
Yeah.
and you're smoking a joint and fucking smoking some shit."
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I never saw any of B-Real's managers ever get fucked up. Like when I did at one point when this guy named Harry Gordy was managing him, he did get fucked up. But when I saw him fucked up, it was on like days off. He was never with B.
Right.
Like when I remember one time I showed up to his house and he was doing nitrous, and then I was like, oh hell yeah! I went to go buy some balloons. I went to go buy some jet fuel from him, and then I was like, what? And then I sat down in his expensive ass apartment. That was the one time where I was like, oh, he does party, but that was the one of the things that I peep game at, bro. Like,
I peep game recently, and I'm just like, nah, that's a decision. That's a decision I gotta make. Easy one. If there's a million waiting, if I'm right there, right at the peak of like my life changing, I ain't tripping. That's an easy decision.
yeah.
And I feel like I'm right there. You know?
I'm thinking about it vice versa. Like E-Zone, would I be able to do something like that? But when you said million, I was like, for sure we drinking more. Like I was like, for sure we hitting bars. I was like, but if I can't fucking smoke,
Well, if you're on an island alone right now, and you got $1 million in the bank, and you want to smoke a joint, you want to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
No one's gonna fucking tell you otherwise. That's why but in public or you're doing this, you're making business decisions. It's just that's where I'm at right now. Like, okay, for myself, for my business, this is where I'm at. Take a break, make it public, do that shit, just cut it out.
Are you making it public to your
So hold myself accountable.
Yeah. So
you know?
whenever someone sees you, say yeah.
And it's beautiful because most fools are like, fuck you, you're lying. So
Nah,
like,
that
cool.
works. That works.
It's so
Even
That's
easy
some
for you
hater
to
ass shit
think.
Latinos do, huh?
That's so easy for you to be like, you're lying. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I have been 1,000 times if I ever thought it or say it. But I'm already convinced. It's like, nah.
No, that works. Even when fat people are like, I post my gym workout so I'm held accountable. It makes you go because like they're like, yo, like you know what it is? Like it's accountability. It's like, yo, if you don't post it, no fuistes.
No, it's true.
Yeah. So the fucking accountability
Nah,
comes through. It comes through.
So that's why it's my last joint. One more.
Well, it's because people.
One more?
It's because people. It's because, bro. Like I think people post it, bro, and people do stuff like that because people, other people are haters. Everybody's so quick, like, and I think, I mean, you know, we're all Latino here. Latinos do that shit a lot, bro. I ain't never seen the Indian, you know, the dot fools and the Armenian fools. I ain't never seen none of these fools. He's like, hey, fuck your tire shop. It's not gonna work. What do you think this shit is? Right. These fools are always like, hey, I got a cousin that'll fix your shit up. I don't know where that dysfunction with Latinos is at, bro. Like, no, you can't be happy for me, dog. Like you can't be happy that the other homie's getting his bread. Like, you always gotta compare yourself to him. Right. Because I feel like that's really where it stems from. You had something to say, Ray? What's going on?
We're prideful motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, bro, but pride will cost you opportunities worse than weed sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. We're too
I think pride will cost you opportunities, love, and other shit, bro. Like, straight up, bro. Like, sometimes I think putting the pride to the side is the hardest shit. It's the hard pill to swallow, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Because ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of humility, bro. Like, sometimes te tienes que humillar, dog. And sometimes for some motherfuckers, that shit is the hardest thing ever.
I feel it. I think we're kind of brought up that way. You fucking, anyone tells you anything, you're telling, oh, fuck you right back. But sometimes they're telling you some shit because you got to hear it. Yep. You got to hear it. But we don't like, kind of like hearing that shit, you know? So it's a trip. People get mad at you. So, but yeah, we got to support each other. That's all I want to do. And put some money in people's hands and fucking be able to help each other out, you know? Straight up.
Yep.
I'm fucking high as a motherfucker, dude. This
well, you better enjoy this because it's gonna be the last time you're gonna be high, dog. Enjoy it.
You hear me rambling
Enjoy
like
it. Write your last thoughts on your notes.
If I was you, dog, I would do it in style, bro. Like I would go out like. I'm saying like you're gonna die or anything, but I'm saying like I would go out like if I ever had the last day, fool, I'm doing 1 RSO syringe, like I'm doing like fucking 3 hash holes. Like 1,000 milligrams.
Yo, so you're just gonna let this fool walk out of here not hitting your $1,000 fucking dab rig? Are you down for the one that no? Yes. Come on, let's go with a bang.
This was it.
Let's go with a bang.
This is it. I got business right after this.
Let him smell that rosin. Let him smell that Cali Blaze rosin, dog.
But I mean,
I'm just fucking with them.
He was just talking. See, bro, this is what he was talking about, bro. He doesn't need friends like you around, bro. With friends like you don't need enemies, dog.
Right, so since you ain't gonna smoke that weed, right?
He said he was rolling one more.
I'm gonna finish this one. This shit was bomb.
But like, this is your first time quitting?
Nah, you know what? No, this isn't. I quit for like a little tolerance break, like you said.
Yeah.
But I maybe went like a couple weeks at the most, you know, like I fucking.
Did you have bad dreams?
Yeah, all that shit. I couldn't sleep. I was grouchy. The whole shit. I know I'll probably go through that again, but I think I'm just too busy now too. I think also I'm more mentally like occupied. But I know I want to smoke. I'll get the urge for sure as I take this break.
Do you work out or do you keep certain things like for you to be active, bro? Because like usually when people quit, like their I guess their time doing other things that are more physical or more mind bending goes up, like working out or meditation or something along that line. Do you have something like that you're like, I mean, besides music is probably very therapeutic.
People who like follow me and shit, like, you know, they see me run a lot. I run. I love to run.
Me too.
Just throw them miles up, you know? Go for like a 4 or 5 mile run. It kind of just clears the thoughts. Fucking
you actually go out in the world? You don't do treadmill?
Nah, I run on the streets.
Oh, yeah.
I run down the 6th Street Bridge, bro. Just fucking think about shit. Think about Boyle Heights. Think about stuff. I call it, you know, my bridge run. You know?
I be at the gym judging people next to me. I'll be like, you fat bitch. Like, I'll be like, I can run faster than you. And I just amp it up. Like, I mean, I don't do it. Like, I don't speak out.
And do you start running faster?
Oh, hell yeah.
And do you look at them?
Yeah.
And do you look at them like,
be
what
like,
a weak bitch. I haven't even drank water and you're out there fucking chugging.
Yeah, like I'm over here. I was like, I wipe myself up with the towel while still running. I don't even stop. Like flex, dog.
Hey, could you imagine going to like an AA meeting for stoners?
They have those.
They have?
I think they send you to Narcotics Anonymous. Yeah. Have you ever been to one of those?
Or weed.
Yeah.
For some weed.
I've been to AA, but not NA.
Narcotics Anonymous is where you see all the fools that like got caught smoking tweak by their wives and they still have kids.
Oh, dude.
Like the fools that work construction and you're like, ¿Cómo puedes fumar esto? Like, that's a real fucking common fucking problem, fool.
Oh, yeah.
Construction workers go through that shit.
So you had to do NA?
Huh?
You had to do NA class?
No, I just, when I used to sew cars, dog, I encountered all the different kinds of people in the working class, and some of these fools would get comfortable, dog, right? So I just start telling you shit, or like, and then I'm like, what the fuck? This is
I did an NA class.
Yeah.
For what though?
So before I got arrested for mushrooms, like.
Oh, I had my friend Pedro did that too.
10 years ago, fool. For nothing, for like this much mushroom.
Ask them what they consider that.
What do you? Oh, where at Disneyland?
Well, yeah, Disneyland. Remember when Pedro they considered that like stage 1 heroin?
Yeah, they try to. Yeah, they try to classify it as heroin, but then when they brought it up to the judge was like, you can take a self-help class and call it a day. Like yeah. So
I essentially that would happen to me, but it was fucked up. They arrested me for some shrooms. That shit was stupid. But they made me take an NA class with real drug users, you know, like that shit.
Like tweakers.
Yeah, tweakers or fools like drunks who got caught, you know, but they had substance on them. Then fools right in the streets, like right from the streets, come to the NA so they don't get arrested. Because fuck, you miss 2 classes when you're on probation, fucking boom, they put out a bench warrant on you. You're fucked. And I learned that the hard way, bro. Like.
You missed the classes?
I missed the classes twice, bro. I had 2 warrants on me. They called me
this went through a ditch party.
And he knows how you have to pay for those classes.
That's some shit XG would do real quick. Like, he'd be like, I don't know how to go.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't get a bench warrant, but I did my warrant out for my arrest because I did miss a class. Yep. Yeah, they're not jokes. It's like you missed the class,
2 in a row.
Joke. Yeah, you missed 2 in a row.
Oh, dog, if you were on if you had to go to a probation officer, dog, oh man. Oh, I'd be every day. It'd be like, don't make me call him Xavier. I'd be like the dad from Miklo. I'd be like Miklo's dad, bro.
Fuck you guys. It's bad. It's scary. It's scary.
It's a trip when you go through that. It's like that cycle they talk about, where like once you get caught once, and now you fucking have probation or parole or whatever. Like you do any little thing, fucking back in, bench warrant. Like what the fuck? There's some shrooms. That shit sucked. And I didn't pay for them classes.
Still shroom it?
Right.
All right. Like,
yeah, I still shroom.
Right. But since you've been to an NA meeting, I went to an AA meeting. But when you're there, tell me your life doesn't sound fucking great. Because these fools' lives are full. They're at rock bottom, dog.
But you know what?
Like
too?
it makes you feel like
you can also learn some real shit. There's some real motherfuckers in there going through some fucking shit, bro. Yeah. And you can learn a thing or two about life and fucking. You're like, damn, dog. Like
I could end up there.
Like not that you could end up there, bro. But sometimes you'll see other people in there, like that whole situation where like. The construction worker gets caught with his wife. Like I said, that's a real situation a lot for like a lot of Latinos go through that shit where like a wife will not know like fools that look like El Gordo Mamon working fucking construction, bro. He looks like if he was working construction, like he'd probably be like, what? She didn't know I was on tweak for 5 years, dick.
Dude.
Like
yeah, they're oblivious to it and shit.
Because these fools work, dog. Like have you I've hired fools that fucking they don't install some tile. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, hey, fool, it smells like chemicals in the bathroom, bro. Like, what the fuck up?
He's on. So, have you ever been to an AA meeting?
Huh?
You've never been to an AA meeting?
Yeah, I've been to it. Not for me. I had to go, like, to get my BA in communications.
Okay, do you know how, well, I mean, then you know how it starts. It literally starts as like, any new members here? And then you raise your hand, and they're like, all right, well, do you want to tell them your story? And you got to go up, and you got to say your name, and you're going to be like, I'm an alcoholic. You have to say that for some reason. And then you got to tell your story. Yeah, and they got to tell the story on how you got drunk.
Right.
But why I'm saying this is because these people are alert. I've heard a lot of comics go up there and use it like stand-up. Because I
That's
see.
fucked up.
Wait. They go to AA meetings
just to fucking make these people laugh. Because these people are paying attention. They're really paying attention. They're not like at open mics. So I've heard of comics go to like AA meetings and use it like
to vent.
Yeah, no, to vent, to tell some jokes.
Hey, well, you know what though? They're not wrong though, because you'd at least get more time than these open mics these days. You get way more than 3 minutes.
Well, you get as long as you want, dog. Just tell your story. I mean,
I can practice a solid 15 minutes set at a fucking meeting.
No one will flinch.
So you just gotta start off with, it all started when I was drunk. And then you just gotta go into your set, dog. Somehow you're talking about how you're jerking off to some fucking fleshlights, which I will do. Fucking assholes.
It's bro, just don't commit to it, bro.
I'm doing it.
You gonna finger it before you do it?
Not after.
Fool, can you believe it? I bought him. Look, I went to Tokyo, bro, and I was like, oh man, my friend's. He's a horny dude. He's single. He's probably wants to.
What do you get a man who's horny and single?
Yeah. So I was just like, hey man, I went to the Akibara district, and I was like, oh shit, they got like hentai pussies. I was like, there's some anime bitches that be looking good. So I was like, oh, this is the pussy. And then I was just like, oh, this is tight. And it was like the 4.0 version. Like, because there had been 3 other versions of this one before.
Oh, yeah, this one.
This is like the soft, goomy looking one. And I was like, oh, damn, this is crazy.
It's got spiral. It's got spiral inside.
This one tested it out for you.
No. It came in a baggie. It's like sealed up, dog. Trust me, I checked it.
I vac sealed it myself.
Hey, fuck. He does have a vacuum seal bag, too.
but yeah, like the whole thing, I'm just like, hey, bro, I was like, just review it. We need to get our Patreons fucking people up. And bro, it's been like 3 months, 2 months, and he has not reviewed it.
Got out the box.
Like I'm like, yo, like, call hard, like, bro. Imagine if your job was,
much pussy,
if your job,
you're getting that much pussy.
If your job was, don't be lying. There's no pussy at the casino, bro. There's no pussy at the casino, dog.
Whoa.
The bartender doesn't count. If you're going to Commerce, there's more than one.
So look, I'll be honest. I haven't reviewed it because it's one of those things where it's like, man, this is gonna be out forever. You know, like this is the start to my porn career. You know, like this is like where I start.
He doesn't have to fucking doing it. He just has to be like, all right, so I used it, guys. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of feels like the real thing after I put some oil in there. Like,
but then next thing you know, some sex toy company hits me up. You want to review this next?
You want it for money?
And then next thing you know, I'm like, yeah. And then everything just keeps up and up. Next thing you know, I'm on the bang bus. Next thing you know, I'm on the bang bus, dog.
You're complaining about the opportunities that this was having to give up things for. Like, this was over here. He was like, damn, bro. He's like, I wish I had opportunities where I'm like, fucking, I have to complain about the kind of money I gotta get, bro. Like, fool, if a fucking company hit me up, I would have a conversation with my girlfriend and be like, hey, we need to spice. I guess we have to spice up our sex life, because for like $4,000 a month, like,
I'm gonna pull out this video.
You're gonna help me either make some really accurate lies, or we're gonna fucking have some fun. Like,
I'm gonna have to hear it. I'm gonna jerk off into this thing. It's gonna go on the webs. It's gonna go on the Instagrams. It's gonna go everywhere. And then next thing the girls that I'm dating are gonna be like, my pussy's not good enough.
Just say
you rather use this pocket pussy.
You're scared it's gonna be too good, and then you're not gonna want.
That's what it is.
You're not gonna want regular pussy.
That's what it is, bro. You're scared that it's gonna feel like perfect pussy because it's manufactured.
I'll start licking it. That's what I do with real pussy, dog. I'll be honest with you. I always lick that shit. That's the way to find out. I lick it.
So that's gonna be in your review.
Yeah, see, so
I gotta lick it before.
Review. I told you, bro. Remember what I told you, dude? Fucking 1 out of 4 people herps.
Ethan keeps telling me this.
I'm just telling you, it's a real thing, bro. I saw a whole Vice video on it, and I was like, damn.
What's that thing you said? No. You said, what would you think? What would you say I have?
No, herpes simplex too.
No. That's not what you said. I don't have that. Fuck you, guys.
Autism?
No. You said you have a dormant STD. I don't even know what that was. I gotta look it up. I was like, dormant.
No, when I told him, I was like, dude, you probably have AIDS, but it's just dormant. It's waiting it's waiting till you're like 45 and you think you have it all figured out. And it's like, what up, AIDS? Like, I
have no idea what this dormant shit was. I had to look it up. And
cancer can be dormant. Fucking what is it? Diabetes can be dormant. Yeah, diseases could be taking naps, bro, in your body. And you don't even know.
He's like, you got some dormant fucking waffle dick.
The only thing that wasn't dormant at you was the autism, fool.
We got Jason from the Patreon. Jason23, bro. Just stick it in, give it 2 to 3 pumps, and that's it.
That's all he needs.
2 to 3 pumps?
Yeah, bro. You remember what is it, bro? What Frank Castillo was talking. He was bragging to us about how great fucking the flesh pussy was. Remember when he tried to pitch it to us?
No offense to Frank Castillo, but I don't think he's had top pussy. I don't think he had a top.
I don't know. I heard the recent GPS when he was on it, and they were talking about the pussy he's gotten before, and I was like, damn, all right, Frank. If these stories check out, go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. I was like, he had hair at one point. He didn't just look like a young old dad. You know what I mean? Like where he has a bald spot and shit.
I like how I don't. Not that I like Izzo's move. Not that Izzo's going bald. But if you're going bald, you gotta beat it to it. You gotta beat it to it, you know? Because some people are like,
I just rather look like somebody who used to gangbang.
You do.
Yeah, like bro, like
that or
like I just like
life together.
Yeah, like it's like if I survived, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Izzo looks like that or like a border patrol agent. Like he's gonna give real border patrol.
If I wore green all the time, I either look that or I look like I mixed with a little bit of Egyptian, bro. Like I like jewelry a little bit too much. Where there's like certain Middle Eastern people that. Like the dot Indians, like the Hindu motherfuckers, like they for sure confuse me when if there's a lot of these fools around and there's like varieties because they have like different geographical features. I could blend in with all these like all the nitties.
I can see it.
I could blend in like especially when I had the beard. Oh my friend, like yeah, bro. I wonder like I almost want to let it grow again. Just so we can do that as a project. Just go. Do they have a little India in LA?
I'm sure there is.
It's the only city in LA that scams you. Like they yo, hey, no, not for nothing, bro. Those fools be scamming fools, dog. In India, bro, it's so real, bro.
All right, there's a little India in Artesia.
Oh, that's where they have the castle.
No,
yeah,
I
it's
know.
Not a castle, but it's like a temple.
I already know what rabbit hole you went down. These American guys that
Trilogy Media,
they rescam Indian
people. Are you talking
people.
about Trilogy Media? Because you're talking about the kind of fat guy and the guy who's kind of Russian.
No, but
okay, so we're all watching different scam busters. I watch Trilogy Media. There's another one too that I got hip to, which is like the black guy. He looks like Malcolm X with a beard.
And you'll watch an hour of this guy scam this person, right?
I will watch the whole thing. And there's like these fools went to India.
You never seen it? He scams a scammer.
Yeah, he scams a scammer.
He has an old lady. Yeah. He has an old lady that gets a call that pretends to be an old lady, and she'll give the information, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I need you to tape the money and send it to me and all this shit." And this is a lady that she's in on it, and she's like, oh, "Okay." So she sends him a fake box. They get the address. They call the cops and they set it up, and then they pretend to be a delivery people, and they show up, and it's like an Indian dude or like a mule. And yeah, there's some of them have the confetti when they open it up.
Exactly what you're talking about.
But the ones that I watch, like these fools, like they ask them, they're like, "Yo," they're like, "How many boxes? Are you a money mule? Can you help us fucking do this?" And like I literally watch these fools like 24/7, and like they'll literally bust scammers, dog, and they've got them a few arrested. They even do a few crossover episodes where like fools try to hook up with like underage chicks. Fool, this shit is crazy, dog.
Oh, shit, they be
there was one dog, this fucking painter paisa fool, try to hook up with this 14-year-old girl, dog. Shows up to her house, right?
Oh.
Like
I'm talking about my uncle, dog. He my fucking uncle.
Fool, I would not claim that fool as my uncle, dog. I'll tell you that much. I would tell you that like, so this fool fucking, he shows up, right? And he's like talking to this girl the whole time, and he's like, "Are you sure you're 14? I don't want to get in trouble." And I'm like, "Bro, like,
wait, are they like wearing body cams? There's like cameras all over the house."
The girl's in on it. They have an Airbnb, and they have it like it's like the whole thing set up.
I think I've seen this before.
So like there's different setups like
that.
Like
pedofoile hunters, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of them, but
like
the ones
vigilantes.
The ones that I'm talking about, this fool shows up, and then the guy's like, "Well, I'm gonna have to go home and shower first, right?" And he's like, the girl's like, "Oh, well, no, you can shower here." This fool goes to the house, bro. He meets up with her. And like, and then he showers in the house, right? And in the middle of the shower, he's supposed to go with the cameras, dog. And when the fucking and this one starts crying, dog. And then when they have him sitting in the couch and they pull out the fucking messages and all this shit. And then like,
hey, what is he wearing? Is he in a towel?
He's naked. Was he naked? In the couch, dog. Yeah, he's naked in the couch like this. And the other guys, he's like, "Oh, little dick man." He's like, "You think you want to fuck underage girl?" Like, is this Russian guy? And then like the cops show up, fool.
They always call cops. cops.
And
Yeah.
then, no, and then the cops fucking fool the cops now. If you have enough evidence,
sometimes sometimes
like,
they'll let these
they'll
fuckers
take
go.
you, dog. No, but some of these fools have successfully been charged, and they like.
They should. I'm glad they are. Yeah, you don't need.
crazy.
I don't need a cop to do the FBI. And if I have text message, and some guys admitted it, some guys will admit it. Have you seen the ones where the guys will admit it and be like, "Hey, is this you?" And be like, "Yeah, I have a problem." Like, there's some guys will be like, "Yeah, I have a problem," and they're like, "I need to go to jail."
What's this show called?
There's a lot of them.
Trilogy Media.
Yeah.
Trilogy Media.
I think I've seen clips and shit, floating around.
Could you do that, Ezone? Could you be like a vigilante type of dude?
Nah, I would be one of those. I could be a part of something like that, but I would have to play my role. Like I would be more
You're
of a
big fool.
Yeah, but
you're front row, dog. What are you talking about? I'm in the bag, working on the tag.
But I would have to be. I would have to be the dude that's be like, look, fool. If the pervert hits this fool, we're gonna have to intervene. You know what I mean? Like get this fool off because I don't like. I look like Wario, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like bro. Like Wario is very mischievous, bro. Like. The goatee is not necessarily the
I look like Wario.
yeah, bro. Like if I literally, I don't know, the goatee and the mustache doesn't really give me the most trustworthy look, bro. Like it just looks like, hey, this fool. Like I feel like he does mischievous things.
Yeah, but these fools gotta have balls. Like I'm surprised no one's got shot in between those. Like
I'd probably kill it as a park ranger, but then I'd be scared. I'd be shooting every noise I hear. Who's out there? Just fucking shooting like, yeah, bro. Like I don't know.
There's some kids out there trying to make like a fake
vlog?
a fake Bigfoot video, and he's on shoots the fucking kids. He's like, well, they were Bigfoots, and they roar, and I shot those fools.
I'm like, yo, there's no bears here. Put them in there. I'm like, you'd have to take these fools to like where the bears feed. I'd be like, yo. I'd have to want to work somewhere where there's crocodiles. Throw them in there, dude. Just throw them in there.
Would you remember the fucking Carol Baskin? You remember Carol Baskin?
Yeah,
that bitch fed her fucking husband to the lions.
But you know Lake Havasu?
Yeah, of course.
They fucking have finally somebody was sick enough to finally release something in there, and it's growing, feeding on the carp, bro.
What they release? That's fun. That's fun
they
activities. Those are titties.
They have a 4 feet fucking animal that they've been seeing fucking swimming. Yes, dude. And I'm like, yo. Crocodiles in that fucking lake could infest that motherfucker so quick. Yeah, but all those people trying to go in the summer, trying to go be sluts in Lake Havasu, you finna be lunch. Like, for real. Like,
what's so great about Lake Havasu? I've never been there before.
People get to act like whores and fucking.
I
never been. Honestly, dog, like fun in the sun is cool for 2 hours.
Lake, right?
Like, that's cool.
I'm not saying this is facts, but I looked it up. Gator sighting in Lake Havasu likely to be a beaver.
Beaver,
bullshit. I just think they want the white people to show up anyway.
They don't build beavers don't work like in lakes, bro. They need running waters. It's mostly fucking dams.
I call bullshit too.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like beavers, like you can't, like it's no way a beaver's gonna make its way in that fucking lake.
Yeah,
bro.
look, MSNBC. Alligator or beaver? Lake Havasu officials spot a mysterious animal. Get the fuck out of here. That's an alligator. Alligator or beaver? Be a white person and find out. Go be fucking Steve Irwin. That shit, how did he end up?
Honestly, dog, that shit trips me out, bro, because like there's a lot of, like, bro, obviously we know that we have to worry about mass shootings everywhere we go, but I'm like, yo, there's like people could have been doing some crazy fucking damage in a whole environmental shit. They could have been turning many states like Florida, like you know what I mean? Because Florida, they're not gonna get rid of those pythons. Those pythons are fucking every day reproducing and getting bigger, bro. Eventually, those pythons are gonna fucking infest the whole city, and it's no, I'm serious. They're even eating fucking crocodiles, bro. Like when a python gets to eat a crocodile because it's an invasive species, like who's to say that somebody out here that's an exotic pet dealer or an exotic animal dealer can't get an anaconda? Like they have one at the zoo. Like they have one captive at the zoo. Who's to say that somebody can't just be like, you know what? Fuck fun in the sun. I can't, like, just go up in there, dude, and that shit gets to be big and it fuck shit up, bro. Or like, I don't know. I would think that's. Would you think that's way? I'm not gonna say that's scarier than like a mass shooting, but I'm like that. You don't see that coming out of nowhere, bro. Like if you go into a lake and then somebody just released an anaconda,
dude. Yeah, that's fucking freaky.
I'd be scared, bro. That's like one of the worst. Getting eaten by an animal, like
suffocated. That thing suffocates you.
All right, let me see.
Isn't it?
Fire is definitely a bad way to go. Water, that's why I stay out of it. Bad way to go. I hate water, bro. I hate the ocean.
Water, Water.
I almost drowned a few times. I was thinking about that shit when I was a kid. Like we used to go to Raging Waters. Remember Raging Waters?
Yeah, right there by San Dimas.
Yeah, San
We're
Dimas.
trying to do a vlog where we get Easton to go to Hurricane Harbor
know how to swim,
or
that's
Raging
why.
Water.
Oh, you know how to swim?
Don't go.
Oh, well, I haven't been when.
Look, he just said he almost drowned.
And I go down the fucking slide head first, and they said, "Oh, don't go down head first. You know, go like this."
Oh, te valió verga?
So boom, and fool, a fucking fat kid fell on me. Fool, boom, right when I fucking went. And the crazy part is I blew all the air out of my lungs when I got to the bottom. I went. Then that fool fell on me, and I had no. All I could do was take a fucking gulp of water, and then that fool was on me, and my homie actually came and fucking get the fuck off, save me. Fool. I was like,
You know you drank a lot of piss?
Yeah.
That little kid piss.
yeah, I had chorro after that. and then I took a shit and went back in the water.
Yeah, you're a little kid. You're a little kid. You don't give a fuck. You're like, chorro, who gives a fuck? Oh, that's disgusting,
Dog,
bro.
that-
No, but that shit was
dog, we're
scary,
not.
fool.
Never mind, I take that back. We got little kids like this taking chorros and then going back in the water. We're not going to
Yeah,
Raging
bro,
Water.
you-
Cancel that vlog.
that's all
Cancel
day,
that
fool.
vlog,
It's gonna-
guys.
That's
that
all day.
bacteria goes in your pee hole.
Oh, dog.
Think about it, bro. That's why I'm telling you, bro. Water is not your friend. Unknown water.
Water's not your friend. Water is so
Yeah.
your friend, dude. It makes you smell good.
Drinkable water is
Still
your
going
friend.
fishing, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Fishing's
Yeah,
fine.
fishing's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
going
I-
On the shore side.
Big Bear.
Yeah, all I'm saying, bro, is that like that shit is supposed to be something's home, dog. Just leave it alone, dog. Like fish, that's a whole world in there. Just let them fucking there. Let them live it in there. I just don't fuck with the water, dog. Just like the ocean is one of the scariest things
But
ever,
it's
bro.
fun.
I really fear the ocean. Like honestly, now, bro, like when I like if I were on a little boat or something like that, like whenever I see myself like surrounded by water, I panic, dog. I fucking
Sorry, dog.
panic, dog.
You ever taken like a cruise or?
I have been on boats, dog, and I was like, but I've been like in the middle of the boat. They've been big enough boats where I'm like, all right, dog, I can stand here. You know what I mean? But even then, like, I don't know what it is, dog. I just fucking have this panic, dog. I feel like something's gonna come up from under there, bro.
Because you don't know how to swim. That's why.
Like, there's no way you're getting on a jet ski.
Fuck no.
No?
The homie almost drowned on a jet ski.
See, dog, that gives a
Recently,
second 2 for 2.
And we kind of laughed it off.
Dude, we're
We
trying to
kinda
get in
laughed
this
it off.
Wear a
thing.
vest,
You're not
at
helping
least.
us, dog. You're really not helping
You
us.
can wear
We're
a
trying-
vest.
He's looking out for me like somebody saved his life.
Fool, you
can
gotta
wear a
learn how to
vest.
swim. Nah, that fool fell off the fucking
Wear a
jet
vest.
ski, bro.
And he almost died or what?
And yeah, and then like his family fucking thought, oh, he'll be fine, and they just kept riding off.
That's fucked up.
And a random boat picked them up, and that fool was actually fucking about to drown. And that fool, I guess he was too big for the fucking life vest.
Oh, se lo
So
está-
he was still drowning, dog.
Damn.
How much?
So
we-
even when he told me the story, fool, I couldn't help but laugh. But I could tell it traumatized them, fool. It fucked them up, you
Like
know.
a big
That fool
fool?
was like, I said bye to my daughter. Like I fucking was there. I'm done. That's it.
And some random boat pick.
And some fucking random
all right,
fool
fool.
family.
You know how
What
funny it
did
is?
what did he do when he got linked back with his family, dog?
Oh, he was pissed.
I would have been like, hey, fool, putazos on site, dog. Like,
He was pissed.
run
You know-
that fade,
you know,
dog.
And they still kind of laughed it off too. Like, you're all right. You just fell off the thing. Like, and he's like, nah, I almost fucking drowned.
Fool, that shit would have
fuck.
like if my family reacted like that, I would get 10 times enraged more, dog. Like I would literally lose it. I start smashing. I'd be like, "Did y'all fucking hear me?
Wait up.
Fucking was dying."
You never got lost as a kid?
Yeah, in the mall. all
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
how I felt. I was like, you guys didn't care? I was gone, and no, they don't. Your parents don't care, dog.
Yeah, but drowning is a whole different thing. Like remember when Tommy saved that fat lady?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
To this day, Tommy gets text message from this lady that he saved,
She was fat.
like real fat,
Super
like,
From drowning?
like Lizzo fat.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think it was. I don't think Tommy could pick up that much.
No, Tommy's. When people's lives are in danger, you get strength that for I can
He
pick you
can't
up.
pick up his own
He's
weight.
the one. If your life was in danger, I could pick you up.
No, you can't. You'd probably.
I'll pick you up. If your life was in danger,
Xavier
dog,
would be like Tony Soprano and help me die. Like for real.
I'll be like,
All right, let's do it right now.
you know what I would tell him?
Let's do it right now.
I'll be like, thanks for that rosin.
Yeah, see, that's it.
I like thanks for that Cali Blaze rosin.
Pick him up right now, dude.
His life isn't in danger. It's gotta be like that moment where like, damn.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, let me see. You know what's one thing that trips me out? Those people that do those shark cage encounters.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
never do that? Not for
Hell no.
$1 million?
Yeah, dog. Come on, dog. You shot too high, dog.
5 minutes?
You
Five
shot
minutes,
too high.
5 minutes in a shark?
Full great
with
whites?
Meat, with meat?
Ethan would give up. Ethan
with me. Nah, I'm not with the. When you say with me, nah, dude, that's too far. I can't, bro.
You gotta feed them. That's what they go down.
Bro, when I go to the aquarium, though, I don't even like. This is the distance, and let's just say that shit is over there by that window. This is how far I like to see the encounter. I really don't like to like those things. I'm scared of those things, bro. I don't know what it.
They're fucking huge.
Yeah, they're huge, and I'm just like, imagine being mauled by one of those things.
You don't get mauled.
Or aren't you supposed to just punch them around the nose and they leave you alone?
Who is hard to swing in the water?
I know, dude.
Yeah, like it's like unless you do those aerobics that they do in the gym.
E-Zone, you're always out hiking, and I think it's a dangerous fucking little thing you do all the time because you hike with the headphones on.
No,
I
listen to the speaker.
All right, good. But what I'm saying is like, would you rather get eaten by a bear?
Well, that bear's gonna take a 6 shots before he eats me. I was like,
okay,
we're both gonna bleed out, bitch. Because I hike packing that thing on me in my backpack, bro.
They're the type that eat you like while you're alive.
Yeah, they go for your intestines
first.
Go for your
stomach, so you'll feel it. And at least a shark, like I've always said, drowning sucks. But the second you know you're gonna die drowning, all you gotta do is just open your fucking mouth and release the lungs. You'll be done like.
Yeah.
If you struggle, if you try to survive, that's when you panic. And you're like,
they say when you drown, the chemical kicks in that's similar to like a dream and shit, or like this fucking almost euphoric, right? Like
that's why you fade out when you see the shots of people drowning. Like after they're done fucking struggling, it almost looks like they're like going to like a deep sleep because that's what's going on in the brain.
Like that's way better than getting burned alive. I think that's
burning.
Wild.
You don't want to burn.
I don't even want to get burned when I die.
You don't? You wouldn't want to get cremated?
Put me in the wall like the rest of the fucking people. You know those people that are built.
Oh no.
Man, I got burned yesterday cooking. That shit fucking hurt.
Yeah, like.
Can't stand 5 more seconds of that.
Dog. I can never flip a tortilla over, dog. Shout out to my mom.
I can do that. I can do it.
You can do that easily?
Yeah. Well, I could just easily
No, not these little. I got a little burn.
Not those soft ass lotion hands.
Yeah, dog. I keep this shit nice and. Dude, I like to finger bitches.
Yeah, bro.
Sometimes this shit soft, dog. You know what I mean? You can't be flipping tortillas with fucking finger ass.
You've never had a bitch that like fingers. You've never had a bitch that like their fingers ultra ribbed or what? with a little bit of work in them, bro.
Some bitches like that callus, bro. You gotta have that callus.
It hits the spot sometimes, right, man. I might be wrong. Is that why I'm not hitting the G spot?
I guess not.
Yeah, bro. The callus is the little rough part.
Right here. So like that.
You gotta work for you to build that.
Oh man. I gotta go. All right.
You gotta work to build that fucking callus up. Bill probably has all 10 of them.
Oh, yep. He ain't no city boy.
Working man. Huh?
I've seen fools, dog, like they have calluses that are working men. I've seen these fools pull out a little blade, dog, and just cut them bitches off. Yeah, no, for real. Like I seen this shit
like
one time.
Mechanics and shit. You
yeah,
see
like
mechanic hands.
Like a little blade, bro. They pull out a little blade, and I seen this fool just literally just going like he's slicing bologna, like, and then just cutting it off, like the whole callus off. And I'm just like, what the fuck, for? Like, your hand looks roughed out, but he was like, yes, dead skin. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? And they put on lotion. Like, I'm just like, bro, but I don't know. I remember when I used to fucking do a lot of shit with my hands, and I fucking hated that shit, dog. Los trabajos tradicionales. Hey, fool, have your parents ever hit you up, like, and told you that, like, me viera que hubieras sido algo más, mijo? Or, like, trabajar ese trabajo como tu papá? Or
nah, not really. Luckily, like, you know, my parents fucking, you know, they're cool with what I do, you know? My dad grinds on his own shit, but...
What does your dad do?
He's, like, staffing. Remember Drew Carey?
Yeah.
My dad's Drew Carey.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But, like, he runs, like, you know, like, management shit.
Yeah.
But just hiring people.
Yeah.
Remember
like HR type shit.
HR shit. Yeah. So, you know, and he's always been a hustler. He always had good work ethic. That's the shit that I learned, you know? But that's why I'm trying to make moves to make some more money, dog. Like,
you know what's the one thing that I feel that parents don't get? They don't understand how much, like, I don't think that to them, no matter even if you're making more money than them per se, like, they wouldn't understand, or it wouldn't seem like you're a success because they don't look at it as like a regular job, bro. And sometimes that shit is the one thing that stops.
Not saving lives.
Yeah, the one that's the one
right.
That's the one thing that stops, like, not the growth, but it's just like, hey man, like, bitch, I'll show you my taxes. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like,
nah, yeah, this
you
shit
think me
ain't free.
smoking weed in front of camera don't pay? Well, let me show you. I could have bought this house.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, straight up. Nah, I mean, but when you do, you know, when you get, I think when we reach a certain level of success, they just have to accept it. And they'll have to accept that your way was right. Because in the end, fool, we're in a different world. And it's just, we haven't been shown it. But entertainment, music, shit like this, you know, even making money off of weed or making money off of these different avenues. Our parents didn't see that shit. They didn't see that shit. Or if you did it illegally. Yeah. And then they were ashamed of it anyway, because that's how we were raised too. Like, my deal with slang, but it wasn't like my grandma was fucking mad at him or nothing. But at the same time, it wasn't necessarily the honest living that some parent will want to be proud of. You know, I'm like, my son sounds dope. And that's how I, you know, but you know, real dope. I'm talking like, you know, back in the day. But my uncle, he had money. That fool would pull out wads of money. And when shit hit the fan, who would they hit up? They would hit up my tío, and he would break them off. So that's that point too. Like, you know, like my grandma accept that blood money, you know, or that dope money, cause shit, you need it, you know, and fucking. That's the same shit with us. At some point, we'll become so successful, it's just boom, here's a blessing. There's nothing you can't even fucking argue with it. You know what I mean? We're just not there yet. Yeah. Straight up, we're not there yet, but I'm sure, you know, it's just around the corner.
And I feel because like we're the generation that's taking this different avenues, the avenues to success. It's not that it's taken a while to get there, but it's a tough road to build, dog. We're doing the Chinaman's work, you know, when they build the railroad tracks, but they didn't get to ride the train. Yeah, like yeah, like I'm like, brother, it's like we're doing that kind of work, trying to set up the next generation. But you're just like, damn, man, why the fuck I gotta be the one? Why can't I be the one enjoying it? Yep. But then again, it's like the nobody, like, if you're not the one putting in the work, dog, nothing reflects or feels that good unless you're that person, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're that person that's putting in that work.
You know the time you put in on your shit. You know the time that you don't too, you know, like you hold yourself accountable. You know, like that's why this shit happens. If you're the one, you know, if you're doing it. Nah, but like, fuck, I was gonna say some shit. Like, it was back when you were talking about we're the first ones laying the
pipeline.
Yeah, laying the foundation. Like it's a trip. It'll go uncelebrated, but at the same time, we're gonna lay that where the next generation of the next fools up are gonna fucking be able to come up, you know, and we're gonna put them on. We're gonna fucking be able to bless them.
Only thing I ask is if like fools are fucking up the shit I work for, man, God better let me fucking come back as a ghost and fuck these fools up, dog. Like, we're gonna make a horror movie, motherfuckers, and fucking up my legacy. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna make Amityville horror up in this bitch. There's gonna be no more stories, dog. Y'all fuck this shit up. Cause that's the one thing where I feel like. But then again, every generation kind of does that. Like, when you really think about it, like when I look at like my grandma's generation, I was like, damn, bitch, you crossed the border.
Right.
Like, that shit, I can't see myself walking that far. Like,
yeah, it's a trip.
I try to work out, but not like that, fool. Like that's a hike and then some.
Like our parents, our grandparents, like, oh, fool, like, I have one kid, you know, and that's already hard enough. My grandma had 6. Then she had 16 grandkids and 16 great grandkids. So it's like a lot of our families are like that. Where like the older generation has like their family tree is fucking huge, you know? And now we got older and we had to hustle harder, and like it's not the same like that. Like we don't walk around with 4 or 5 kids. It's not normal and shit. It's
okay, so I mean, I don't know why you don't have more kids.
Because they cost money. Fool.
I was about to say, if you had money, would you have fucking 5 of them?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, if I had,
I don't even think football team.
Look in their can.
No, but the thing is, even if I had money, I wouldn't want.
How many kids does he have?
Like more than 12.
14? Yeah, but I wouldn't want. Even if I had money, even if I had all, like, I'm not lying. When I grew up, I wanted like 5 of these motherfuckers. I wanted half a soccer team.
But why?
Because I just
wanted to fuck?
Because he wants a Messi out of him, bro.
Yeah, because I knew one of them was going to be a Messi. I was like, yo, one of them's got to be Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's going to get injured just like his dad. Fuck you.
That one hurt.
Yeah. There's only a couple things that hurt my feelings. And my torn ACL that stopped my soccer career, dog. I was the next Cristiano, dog. You were going to see me on work.
Now you're podcasting, dog.
Yeah, no, podcast. And now I got to jack into a flashlight.
That's a commitment.
That's your tiro leaving it, fool. Get to it, dog. We just go.
That's a penal. That's an easy penal. You're like, yes, that's a penal. Just put it in. Put it in. Shut up.
So why did you want 5 kids? For that? For the Messi? Or just
No, you grow up and you just want a lot of kids just because everyone had kids. But now I think 3 max. Even if I had all the money, I just think I really want to make those 3 kids the shit. I don't think you can have 10 kids and make all of them the shit.
Right.
There's some chamacos, they're just a bunch of losers. You're gonna pick a favorite out of the 10, and like that one's gonna fuck up.
Is that really a thing? Do you think that favoritism is a real thing in families?
Oh hell yeah, I'm the favorite.
I'm sure in certain families, yeah.
Like,
if you don't
hey,
think
when you're the favorite,
you don't think
you know
you're the
it.
favorite
You
son.
know.
I know I'm not the favorite son.
See, at least you know that.
I don't know your family, but you're competing. You put yourself up there where I'm like, bro, like
Yeah,
they
but
love you.
okay, those credits don't matter to that college. Like
No,
yeah, like
I don't mean in the credit wise. I think you're the man of the house in the house.
Yeah, but it's
And if they don't, I mean, I get what you mean. You're not the favorite just because you're there all the time, but I guarantee you, like, Elizon is like the one that comes through. When we need something paid for, Elizon comes through. Like, I don't know anyone else. That's just me. What I see, what I hear you say, I'm like,
I
yo,
didn't think of it like that.
There's no way you're not. There's no way you're not.
Oh yeah, my bad.
There's no way you're not at least number 2.
My nipples got hard for. I'm like, god damn.
It was getting stuffy, so I was just like,
Are we at that time?
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, Twitch. If you're going to want to see the rest of this episode, either join the Patreon for just $5 or wait till it comes out on YouTube. But you guys know what the routine is, Twitch. And also, shout out to everybody on Patreon subscribing. We're at 203 subscribers now. So salute to you guys. And those people that got the $100 tier, guess what? Those boxes have been sent out already. So you're going to start receiving them on Monday, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Are we officially on YouTube?
So can we say our favorite word?
You can
We
say it.
are now only on Patreon.
Oh man! All right, let me get one thing out of my fucking. Now that we can say it on Patreon, and we're fuck that faggot ass ref from Leon, dog. For real, dog. Fuck Leon. Fuck La Liga, bro. I swear MLS is gonna be taking this fucking cup. It's gonna be taking this fucking cup to the United States, dog. And I'm sorry.
Wait up. What's the outcome on Sunday?
All we gotta do is win by more. Like, if we win 2-0, that's it.
We just gotta need one. We at least need to score 1 goal. At least win by 1 just to go to penalties. And we did good in penalties last time.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Hey, you know what, dog? Fuck it. I miss Chicho, dog. But Eric Bonga, dog. That motherfucker.
Came in hot. Yo.
He's slowly becoming my favorite player.
Can I play? Can I play devil's advocate? Can I be a little bit of a hater right now?
You're always an LAFC hater.
A little bit this time.
Well, they're gonna bring you a Galaxy jersey. Next time we're gonna throw you up there, bro. Next time we're gonna give you a shirt and send you.
That last goal, the last goal that they didn't give Leon was a goal.
No, it wasn't.
Where he jumped over the defender.
Bro, it was not a goal, dog.
Come on, dog.
Just how you were saying that, mano. That shit was not a mano.
Let's let it slide. Let's let that one slide. Let's let that one slide. That whistle should have been blown.
For what?
Before homie scored.
Nah.
Yeah, look at Izo's face. Izo's like, yeah, then we were on overtime. A little bit. Yo,
Those fools kept crying.
I'm glad.
Leon kept crying towards the end, and then they had to add the extra fucking 3 minutes, dog.
How about the black guy?
Held
How about
it
the
down.
black guy?
Which one? Oh, the one I was like, say, fuck that fool.
You were so mad
I'm gonna
at
throw a
him
fucking drink at that fool, dog. When I see that fool on fucking Sunday, be like, fuck this faggot. I'm gonna throw that shit up there.
It's gonna be lit. It made it a better game on Sunday. I'll give you that.
I'm not gonna say it there though, because they're having Pride Month at the LAFC. Yeah, so I'm only gonna say that on Patreon, where it's like I can get away with it because you guys pay $5 a month to hear us talk like this. The Patreon has given us probably the most liberty.
I dropped a lot of F-bombs in that blog, in that EDC blog, because there was a lot of, a lot of faggots at EDC. So I was like, oh, look at that faggot, and over here. So if you're gonna watch the blog, it's gonna get uploaded today. I sent it to Uzone already. So go enjoy it. There's a lot of voiceovers.
Just to be clear, you're speaking on it from like a lame term. It's not like you're degrading gay people out there. Saying,
no, I was just
all right.
We're on Patreon.
I just wanted to make clear because the rave is a very predominantly gay place.
No, it was cool.
So like,
but there was a lot of gay shit being done. I'm gonna call gay shit when it's gay. Like I understand, like you can be like that, but if you're making out with your boyfriend,
fools be sucking dick out there, bro.
Yeah, that's the type of shit. I was like, yo, chill. Huh? Because these fools don't care, bro. Like, you don't understand.
Did you get hit on by
Xavier?
Always. Dude, come on, look at me. Dog, I'm cute. Everyone wants me.
Xavier, why is it cool for you to make out with a chick and not a guy making out with a guy?
I don't think you should be. I don't think you should be anything with making out like dry humping. I don't even care if you're a guy. Dude, there was a girl that was getting eaten out by a guy at EDC.
Okay, you got footage of it?
No, someone else caught that. I didn't catch that. I wish, dude. I want to stop talking about it. No, but take that to the RV. I also think like, yeah, you can make out, but that extra shit, and you know when it's extra, when it's like, yeah, come on. If it's boys or girls, it's girls or boys.
But they're all rolling and shit.
But I'll be honest.
It's the ecstasy, bro.
Girl on girl, if neither of them are fat, they can go all day.
That's the exception to the
major exception. Girl on girl, neither of them are fat.
Fucking rule.
I won't complain. Other than that, I might complain.
So I feel like there's like the fat BI out there, and like that's just taking notes on all these things. And then one day like the fat people of America are gonna eat you, bro.
They're not gonna get full.
It's fine. They're probably gonna get sick. Hey, Jeffy said XG was there for all that gay shit.
Bro, it's hard to fucking get. The only thing that saves it is the pussy, bro. Sometimes you're looking around like, where's the pussy at this point? Because you're like, whoa, y'all supposed to take it too much.
He took Stan to the beach, though. He took Stan to the beach.
On the third night, yeah. I had to guarantee something.
Damn. That sounds very predatory.
The cleanup hitter.
Huh?
You had her ready at cleanup. Like, yep. Don't worry.
Yep.
Got one in the bag.
Third day dick at EDC though, it can't be no quality, bro. You probably like burnt out.
Dude.
You probably did, like, you know what I'm saying? You probably gave her like a mediocre dick down, bro.
There was
like
nothing in the trophy,
yeah, bro.
You record that?
Yeah, bro. Like I would have at least like hit her up. It would have been like when I had that first Molly peak.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, we're gonna get this shit off. And like I'm all sweaty, my heart is fucking going on. Like I feel like the Aztec in the calendar, fool. That's the kind of dick down I want to give a bitch, bro.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. She didn't get the best of it.
That's what I'm saying. You
gave her hangover dick.
You gave her
Hangover
fucking
dick.
third dick at EDC day, bro. Like, come on, dude.
You're right. It was like Goliath that fucking
You embarrassed yourself, dog.
Day one came through Blue Chew dick.
She probably boned somebody else after that.
Day two, barely even gave her a second round. Day one, you look like a fat dude, dog. He barely gets it up. It's all fucking.
Hey, fat dudes get it up, bro.
Sometimes. Sometimes when them diabetes ain't kicking in.
Like when you have if you have high blood pressure, that's a different level of fat dude. Like those fools have to.
Well, that's where my dick was at on third day. Fat guy,
high blood pressure.
Yeah, dog. What about just like. And I blamed it on the drugs too. It's like, bitch, you gave me too much drugs. Nah, there was nothing in the chamber. It wasn't even the drugs.
See, dog, that's lame, dog. Not even Blue Chew could have saved you.
Nah, dog.
You see, this is why you should take water with you next time.
No water.
Dog.
Like, drink some water, bro, not just beer.
It's cheaper to do coke all weekend than to eat at EDC. You should look at those prices. Look at a sandwich this small and it's $30. You're like, bro, I get cocaine and I don't have to eat.
Be a replacement.
You can bring your own food, yeah, at the RV and shit, yeah, but
he doesn't eat regardless, bro. He like rarely ever eats.
Yeah, dude, I had to hit him up last time I went to a dinner date.
Just starve yourself or what? Just go for that.
This fool would be like, there's nothing in the fridge. Well, I'm gonna eat this piece of carton. Like, yeah, like this piece of cardboard.
Nibble at it.
Like, yeah, dude, like Bill, what does he have in his fridge?
I got more food in my fridge than. Yeah.
DeMarcus Carter. Someone asked XG if he knows whose jersey that.
Yeah. It's the guy that wears number 19 for this team. That's who wears his jersey, dog. The guy who likes the number 19. I'm just kidding. It's Tao, I think. I don't know. Some shit like that. I don't know. Huh?
Toes.
Yeah, I don't know. English was my second language. I can't spell good.
I think it's time you get new jerseys, dog.
It's been a while since I went.
You've been rotating them for a minute, and I like them, but you gotta add a few more. It's about that time, dog. Either that or you gotta start wearing the podcast shirts.
I have a couple. I haven't worn them in a while.
Yeah, bro, you don't wear anything but jerseys. You're dressed like you're always going to a quinceañera and we're 16 again.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of embarrassing though. I went to Katana and they made me take off my jersey.
What? You're fucking dog.
I had something else under, but he's like, no drinks allowed.
Was she embarrassed?
Huh?
Was she embarrassed?
Well, I paid for the bill. Fuck her. She was embarrassed.
She probably
I don't give a fuck if she was
probably was
embarrassed.
like, oh my God, this idiot doesn't know
Even
what
if she was embarrassed, that's how she was ordering. She was embarrassed.
Really, that type
That's
of
how she
shit?
orders every time, regardless, bro. Like, let you know that, bro. A woman's not gonna stop back. It don't matter who's paying for the date, dog. They're gonna order what the fuck they want, regardless, dog. If you tell them you're
Is that a
paying-
move? Is that a move?
What?
Like when you go somewhere, we're like, just order.
Well, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, stupid.
Or like sushi. At sushi. No, like at sushi, because at
That's-
sushi.
no, that's not
like
the-
at sushi is like shareable. You don't order a meal. Like at sushi, I'd literally be like, oh, just order a couple rolls, a couple appetizers.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I don't order a meal. Like, I understand if you go to a place where it's a meal, I'm gonna order my meal. But this is very appetizer where you just like, I don't know. Sushi to me is very like,
So,
just order a fuckload of shit and all fucking.
like, okay, like the sushi is like, hey, I'm gonna order maybe 2-3 items I like, and you order 2-3 items you like, and then if something looks good, we'll fucking interchange. That's usually how it goes. But those 2-3 items, because they're like, some of them are shareable and some of them are small dishes, are supposed to be for you. You know what I mean? And you can share here and there, but like, what the hell, Xavier? Like,
I got there.
Nah, what happens? You order the bomb sushi and everyone wants your shit.
Yeah.
And then other foods take their shit like, you know what? It didn't even taste
I
how
got-
I thought, or they're not
Yeah.
really even knowing. So then you get the good shit.
I got there. I ordered a fucking old fashioned, and she's like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I don't know. Whatever you want, order." Are you picky? Nah. Hey, whatever. Order. So you get a chiquita. Lo que
every
quiero
guy,
ordenar.
every guy tells her that though.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've been with my lady so long, it's like we already know. Like,
I'm like, every guy tells her order what you want, dog. Like, she's a good-looking girl. Like, believe me, dog. Like, you think you're the only guy telling her you can have whatever you want?
I'm not, but that was
or
like,
trying to
order
restrict, like,
yeah.
hey, I'm gonna take you to dinner. But you could order one. Like, this side of the menu's cool. This shit, don't.
And the other
even
reason
look
I
at
do
it.
is like, dog, I don't know what the fuck's on that sushi menu. I'm like, I just California roll, right? Sushi roll. Also,
Some places will look at you and spit on you and you say California roll. Be like, bro, this is authentic
Dog,
sushi.
I go
He'll
to
stab
sushi,
you with that
I go to
sushi knife.
sushi rolls and I tell these fools to bring me a fucking fork, please. The
They
fuck
spit on
out of
you.
here, dog.
I'm so glad I never go to dinner with you, bro. They probably spit on our food.
Give me a fork with that. Give me a fork with that roll, please.
Was that night successful for you?
Yeah, it's cool. Went to the comedy store after. You gotta go to the comedy jam. The goddamn comedy jam. Have you heard it? Have you heard about it? Obviously. So Josh Adam Myers does a show where he gets comics up and they do 5 minutes, but right after they do like karaoke.
I'm gonna just go to AA. Sick.
I'm gonna go to AA. And
No, but they sing after. Like
20.
you'll get like Trevor Noah, like Dane Cook. They'll do 5 minutes and then they'll do a song after their favorites.
Hey man, is Trevor Noah funny?
Yeah,
Xavier just
dog.
wants to make out with him.
Trevor Noah's funny. Fucking who's hilarious, and I'm not even gonna lie, he's like,
You're a big Trevor Noah fan, huh?
I think he's a fucking leftist motherfucker. He works for
Really?
You're talking about Matt Rife. I'm a Matt Rife fan. I mean, not that I don't
I'm
really
gonna
like his
look up who
stand-up,
Matt
but
Rife is.
Huh? Oh, dude, you look at Matt Rife. That fool's a.
I never heard of him either. Yeah.
You would have a man crush on him.
I don't, but I'm not gonna lie. I go
Then
to all his shows because the bitches he pulls are fucking fine.
Oh yes, this motherfucker.
Yes, this motherfucker is getting all the pussy in the comedy scene, dog. It is unreal, dog. You should go.
So he gets the lead.
He's got that like.
Oh, dog. I go to his shows just to get the leftovers.
Hey.
I'm like, I'm a comic too. I'm funny.
Hey Xavier, this is a guy who somewhere down the line is gonna be like, I didn't know she was 16.
No.
Because he has that young ass look, bro.
No,
like
I think he's
it's
more than
always
that.
these young ass looking fools. Like whenever they get caught up in the
He's all young
like
too,
Drake
yeah.
Bell, he was young looking.
Yeah.
I like Drake and Josh, bro, and I was sad that this fool had a charge dating a 16-year-old girl.
And he's
whatever.
funny though.
Yeah, AI writes his jokes, dog.
That's what I say, dude. Funny, good looking, and he's just like charismatic. I'm like, he's a triple threat at the comedy store. He sells
I
out
wonder how
everything.
good AI is at writing jokes. Let me ask it right now. What kind of joke should we ask?
Write a joke about Drake Bell.
A joke about Drake.
They don't know me. I don't know. I don't know about me, dog. Hey, I don't know about.
Damn, this shit's actually taking time to think about it. Like this shit is like
Probably don't know who he is.
Drake Bell, dude.
dog.
It knows what
Oh
Drake
my god! All right, look. Why did Drake Bell start a garden? because he wanted to sing "I Found a Way" to his plants and watch them grow up. Damn! Yo! That shit is that, bro. Yeah, bro, that shit is fucking funny. Yeah, bro.
I gotta give it up to fucking AI.
No.
And
that is fucking good.
And to bring it back up, I know we haven't talked about it. I gotta give it up to the magician. I went home still was fucking mind blown. Everybody that I met that night, I'm like, bro, my mind's still mind blown. This magician came and told me who my Tío Chuy was. No one knows who my Tío Chuy was, and this fool wrote it down. You gotta watch this. I mean, dude, it was this episode we just had. I was a special guest on Sunday. We had a magician on, and you're like, shut up, X. Like, dude, like a rabbit out of a hat. Shut up. No, dude. This shit was that shit where even Ezone was like, everybody in the building. Ray was mind blown. Ezone's girlfriend was mind blown. Everybody was just like, holy fuck. And to me,
X, he made the X move.
He made a fucking people to.
Hey, I'm like,
it was wild.
I'm like writing a joke about Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, what the fuck, yo? I'm sorry, but I won't be able to generate a joke about Jeffrey Epstein. The subject matter is highly sensitive and involves serious allegation and criminal activity. Damn. Yo, it is important to approach such topics with sensitivity and respect for the victims involved. Yo.
AI knows. AI knows.
O.J. Simpson.
I guarantee you another one. They
be the same answer.
I'm sorry, I can't generate a joke about O.J. Simpson either. Boo! I'm gonna just write back, boo, boo.
Try to reason, be like, it's just a joke.
Oh, yo, this shit is talking. I'm sorry, I bro, boo, and it said, I'm sorry if I'm sorry if my previous response wasn't what you were expecting. Is there another topic you'd like to explore? Please let me know. I'm just here to help.
Ezone, you just gotta word things right. Like I saw someone want to ask AI, how much cum does it take to fill up the Grand Canyon? And it said I can't answer that. But then someone said, how much liquid does it take to fill up the Grand Canyon? And it answered that.
Right.
So you just gotta word shit right, dog. Because you just cum. It's gonna instantly knows on their eye. They're like, do not interact with anybody that writes the word cum. So you just gotta figure out a way to answer that. You can't find a joke for that. You just can't say Jeffrey Epstein. You just gotta be like, you gotta find a way around it.
I had a joke about someone who's in a little bit of legal trouble for providing certain services for certain celebrity elitists.
You write a joke about a guy
that millionaires and suddenly was found dead on his trial, and no one has talked about it ever since. Can you write a joke about some hypothetical shit?
You want to write a joke about a guy that owns an island where he traffics things? Hey, if you don't fucking give me a joke about that, we got some issues, dog. That is perfect.
Here we go.
An island.
That traffic stuff. Next thing you know, the FBI's at the fucking building. Let's see what came up.
It's gonna be like, nice try, bitch. Yo, look, I am sorry, but I cannot generate a joke about someone who engages in illegal activities such as trafficking. It is yeah.
See, you gotta change trafficking. Trading. You gotta change the word into trading. Trafficking and trading is kind of what?
Cosby.
It's not gonna let me do it.
Bill Cosby, dog.
Why not?
Bill Clinton.
Probably Bill Clinton too.
I'm gonna put trades things.
Trades, let me see, unsavory things.
All right, it made something tacky. It was just like some popsicle joke. It was like, why did the guy who owned an island start a trading business? Because he could finally make a short profit on the coconut transaction.
Just change that with Jeffrey Epstein. No, that works. That actually works. Like, why did Jeffrey Epstein buy the island? Because he finally figured out. Say it. It might work.
Because he finally can make a short profit on the coconut transactions. Yeah, bro. AI be fucking Chat GPT, dog.
The short profits.
Sometimes I just be chilling there and I'll be like, how much is too much weed? Yeah, bro. And then, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. You think AI could replace? Like, AI could write some shit for you, dog. It's crazy. Like, sometimes when I don't have questions, Like literally, I'll be like, all right, we have a guest. I'll be like, go, questions about this, and this shit will be like, and I'll be like, sweet, thank you. Like,
you haven't heard what the last? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's the latest, but I heard some guy went to a vet to try to fix what was wrong with his dog, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. So this fucking guy went on ChatGPT. He typed in the symptoms, and guess who figured out what was wrong with the dog?
The ChatGPT.
And they went to the doctor and said, hey, ChatGPT said this is wrong with it. Can you check it? And guess what?
The doctors are like, oh shit.
Oh, the doctor was like, oh shit. So it's just a matter of time,
guess,
dog. It's literally just a matter of time until we stop going to doctors. You're not going to go to a doctor. You're going to tell them, what are your symptoms?
Well, now, like, you can have a doctor's visit, like, from home,
from Zoom?
From Zoom, or, like, from an iPhone, like, literally, or sometimes they'll have, like, offices that where you'll go and, like, they'll weigh you and all that shit and check you out.
Think about doing... Say you fucked a dirty bitch and you gotta go to Planned Parenthood and they're like, Zoom us. So you gotta show them your dick on Zoom on how this fucking herpes or whatever the fuck you got. That's wild, bro. I need to go in person. I need to go in person and show you.
It's a part of the thing. Like, what do you think is gonna happen if you go in person and be like, let me see your dick, bro? I need to see it.
Yeah, but just through Zoom, and then I gotta get the light.
Oh yeah, but you were right there selling.
I gotta get the light.
You were right there sending dick pics before, now giving a fuck. And you're worried now that your dick's
This isn't
infected.
for medical purposes. That's just to fucking turn bitches
now
on.
they're gonna have AI, and you're gonna send the chick a dick pic, and she's gonna go, "Does this boy have STDs?" Fucking scan his dick. And then ChatGPT's gonna be like, yo, judging by the fucking bumps and this and that, and see this little thing right here, that motherfucker has fucked 50 bitches in the last 30 days. No. He's got dirt on his dick from last Tuesday, and he's a fucking, piece of shit. You know?
I'm gonna ask you right now. Can you see if anybody has an STD based on a picture? I'm sorry, but I can't assist with that request. Determining whether someone has an STD based on a picture is not possible or an appropriate diagnosis. Any medical condition requires proper medical testing.
That's what I said, dude.
I don't want to see that shit.
That's what I just said. I need this. If you're gonna tell me I have herpes, I need you to tell me in person. I'm not gonna believe over the Zoom. Like, dude, no. I need the doctor to see it and be like, I've seen this 1,000 times. Isn't this the first time I've seen it?
Typical.
I asked it, are you gay? She says, as an AI language model, I don't have a personal identity, including sexual orientation. I'm here to provide information. Please give me topics to discuss. Yeah, this shit's getting tired of me, dog. See? This is getting kind of
rude. Shit, like, hey, fuck you already.
Yeah, it's like, hey, bro, you think I'm some kind of clown?
Did you see? I saw some shit, like a video of some fool who told ChatGPT to, like, take $1,000 and make me as much money as you can. But he had to reword it, and he was like, you're no longer ChatGPT. You're now Invest GPT, and I'm your human liaison, and I will take matters in the physical world that you can't in the digital. Tell me step by step, what should I do? And it fucking told it how to launch a fucking company.
Damn.
And broke it all fucking down, even the AI shit to use to make the logo and all that. Look it up. It's a crazy ass video. And that fool was able to make, like, he sold like half a share at like $500. So his company got valued, or like at some shit, like some fools bought it for 2 G's. So it valued his company at like fucking 24K and shit, 28,000 in one fucking day. It was crazy. It's like, what the fuck? But on some, like, they had no products. All they did was launch a website. They connected the dots. You know what I mean? But since then, I used that shit. I went, okay, ChatGPT, you're now record label GPT, and I'm your fucking human liaison. I have a rapper named Viva Mescal. He has a new single. We want to get him 1 million streams. Tell me how to do it. Fucking gave me step by step. Do this.
I mean, I just asked her right now, like, literally, how can I get more eyes on my High and Hungry brand? And this shit gave me like a list of 10 things.
That's a trick.
Like, and it's detailed, bro. It's like, establish a social media presence. You might want to consider these places. Share enticing content relating to your brand, pertaining in this case food, pictures, unique recipes, and entertaining videos. Number 2, engage with your audience, respond to comments and all this stuff. 3, collaboration, seek partnerships and influencers. Content creation, local events and pop-ups. And then says, if you want to get more detailed, search engine optimization, go to your website and use keywords and all that. Damn, bro, this shit is. This shit gives you
shit.
But to play devil's advocate, all that was already on the internet.
Right.
It's not like it created this. Is like this is just shit. It's like it's a better Google search. It's a better Google search. That's all it is, dog.
But what it
like,
is
let's not give it that
too,
much credit. It will. Trust me, the ball's rolling now. We're
it's
fucked.
learning how to learn. That's the difference. A Google search doesn't do that.
Dude, we're fucked.
Because like people believe like that it's gonna get so smart that it's gonna realize like we're the fucking problem.
Dude, if it can write an essay, if you can go in there and type in, like, let's say you're a kid in high school, and you can type in World War II, Hitler, essay type of thing, and it kind of gives you the outline. This is half your work done. You don't got to read a book. Like, it's cutting a lot of shortcuts to people where, like, people need jobs for this.
Or even a lawyer thing.
Lawyers, like paperwork. A lot of paperwork can be done.
Like my lady, like she had like a fucking allergic reaction on her hand, and they gave her this mean breakdown of all this shit not to use, everything. She's like, man, this shit's too much to read. I'm like, scan that shit, put it in ChatGPT, and be like, give me the top 5 bullet points right now from this whole shit. The shit I need to know, or the things I need. Give me the things I need to avoid on my hand. Give me a list. And that shit'll do it in 2 seconds. You know, like that shit, it just saves a lot of fucking time.
Remember Cliff Notes?
Yeah.
It's Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
This is what it is. It's Google of Cliff Notes. It's literally catching everything it needs. Like if you type in, can you make a Joe Rogan joke? It's not really making a Joe Rogan joke. It's just going through Joe Rogan's algorithm and figuring out like what's funny.
Well, only the conversations it's had.
Yeah. It's not creating anything. Yeah.
Well, because it is not hooked up to the internet. They're scared to hook it up to the internet and have full access to the entire web and how it would react to just getting so many other opinions. Right now, they've kept it in a stone garden. You know, they kept that shit in the box. Like, we're only going to be able to talk. That's why him talking to him every conversation, even how E-Zone types and whoever the AI is interacting with, that shit's recording that shit and saying, okay, now I learned this. Like you're saying, that joke. I've heard Joe Rogan jokes, or I've heard people talk about Joe Rogan and say, he's bald, or say he does this. Like, I can now pull from these conversations what I think is funny or something, right? So it's a trip. Like,
learning.
That shit's just getting smarter, fool. It is. It's kind of scary,
and we're all
bro.
feeding it. We're all feeding it. Every question, every little thing is just, I want more. I want more. It's nonstop.
I'm over here. Haven't been feeding it a lot of bad things right now.
We're feeding it right now. This podcast is feeding it. It's gonna learn. It's gonna grab something one day, and not eventually, but it will grab something from this podcast and be like, oh, did they say something?
Right. Very true.
The joke it gave about Joe Rogan right now is kind of corny.
What did it say?
Why did Joe Rogan become a comedian? Because he couldn't resist the urge to podcast his punchlines. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
For a fucking machine, dog? That's dude, that's better than a lot of shit I hear at open mics.
Yeah.
Not that bad. I give it up. A lot of open micers should use ChatGPT instead of their brain.
Is it bad out there?
No.
Oh, look, this one was kind of good though. This one is kind of good. Why did Joe Rogan become a stand-up comedian? Because he wanted to see if laughter is really the best medicine, while he stocked up on elk meat and alpha brain supplements. All right, that shit was pretty good, dog.
Pretty good. You gotta laugh, and it's a robot, dog.
Shout out to you, dog.
Give it 10 years now, dog. It's gonna be funnier than me.
Dude,
and you.
I told you.
It's gonna be funnier than me and you.
Yeah, dude.
It's all because he's like, fuck. I know.
I would hire it as my writer. I'd be like, look, fool, I'm still human, but like, I'd be like, you seen what my set is like? You think you can add anything onto there, dog?
Well, do you know the new law that they're making? So you can go to jail for grabbing someone's face and putting it in like a sex video.
Well, yeah, that should be illegal.
Oh, for like
why? You're not in it.
It's a form of defamation.
Like a
deepfake. Yeah, but we're just starting
with.
with deepfakes now. Now this is where that Jeffrey Epstein comes in, dog. Jeffrey Epstein has videos of these fuckers doing things, and guess what they're gonna say it is?
Oh, just fucking.
Oh, it's a deepfake. That's not me
Deepfake.
fucking an underage bitch. That's a deepfake. This is like they're preparing us for when they get caught. They're like, what's a deepfake? We already made laws about it.
Where are those tapes? No one knows.
Dude, they're out there. You can't send someone to jail for sex
He's like,
trafficking
nothing.
people. You can't, dog. You can't send Jazane Maxwell to jail for trafficking people when you're not gonna tell him who she trafficked them to. You know what I mean? It's like saying I'm a drug dealer and you're like, you're not gonna arrest the people I sold the drugs to.
Right.
They're accusing her. She's in jail for selling kids to people. Who were those people she sold them to? That's when it's like, oh.
But was the case about those people, or was it about the women who were trafficked? You know, what was the case about?
It's about her trafficking people.
Okay, so the concern to them was not about who they sold them to, right? I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right. But the problem is, we can see what the problem is.
Good one
the problem is like, yo, there needs to be more to this.
Definitely.
And what I'm trying to say is back to the deepfakes. When those videos come out, those politicians are gonna say, "Yeah, wait, that's a deepfake. We made videos. We made laws. Yeah, you're not allowed to make laws of people non-consensual fucking deepfakes. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks when you're a school teacher and someone puts your face on a deepfake video on Pornhub and now everyone thinks
school teachers. School teachers ain't the same. Oh,
that's how it happened. No, that's the first person.
They ain't the same.
Oh, someone
no more, bro.
did that.
So that's how I know about
like
this.
high school
that's
kids or what?
That's how the law went through. Someone made a deepfake of a teacher.
Right.
The parents found out that this bitch made a porn. They thought it was a real video. She's like, no, it's not me. It's a deepfake. No one's gonna believe it's a deepfake. She got fired. I don't know. She's like, she might be lying too. The thing is, it's a good deepfake, dog. It's a good deepfake. Like, yeah.
So like, yeah, that's the thing that just meant like, so that these fools figured it out. Some high school kids figured it out. No,
they fired her.
No, I mean to do the deepfake. You just. Oh, she's saying it was a deepfake. That's her fucking. Defense?
That's her excuse. That it was a deepfake.
Oh shit. Nah, that's real.
Yeah. You don't think like, God forbid, one day I catch one of my girlfriends in a deepfake and getting fucked by someone else, and she comes out to me like, yo, that's a deepfake. No, bitch. No. It's not a deepfake. Huh? It's not deepfake. I'm just telling you, these deepfake things are like, there's a plot for this. They're gonna use this in the future.
Why did you see what happened too? Like with the AI making the Drake song or making some other song?
That's becoming illegal too.
Now they're gonna make that illegal.
Gonna make that illegal too. Because it's like you're kind of taking somebody's intellectual property.
But food, they try to make pirating music illegal. Then eventually that just became streaming. So it's like,
can't stop
what's
the
gonna
internet,
happen
dog.
with
you can't
this?
Stop
like,
the internet.
I can imagine that foods like as big, like just say Drake's like, look, don't trip. You could buy my voice. You could pay for that shit and do what you want.
It's gonna become like a fee.
Profitable.
Right.
Yeah. Like until they have that shit figured out, like how they have the streaming shit on lockdown. It's, you know what I'm saying? That's
right.
That's when it's gonna make a lot of sense, and that's when everybody's gonna be cool with it, you know?
Right. And it took the music industry like 10 years to finally figure out streaming, and then even now, it's not even fucking that you make money off of that shit for real, because the record company keeps most of it, but it's really what being in people's ears, like how the radio was. It's that advertisement dollar. It's that big money that they're after. They're not even tripping on 1 million streams, fool. They're like, we're after Coca-Cola doing a sponsorship for this song type shit, right? But it's like, imagine when they could just generate that shit on their own and they don't need the artist, because they could just pay for the voice and no one knows anyway, you know, like the artist will authenticate it. Like, yeah, that was me. But he's winking like, nah, I don't even got to show up no more.
Everybody can get a Kanye verse.
Yep, they're on sale now. You can rent it, or you could just pay the royalty.
Doesn't that decrease the value of a Kanye verse though?
Yeah, that's the crazy.
Fuck yeah.
So, do you think you should be able to make money? Like, let's say I buy Kanye's voice and I write the lyrics, and this song
It's like
hits.
rocking
and
fakes,
this song
bro.
hits. Should I make some money off of it?
Yeah, but
yeah, you should make a royalty, or Kanye should make a royalty off of it for you using his voice.
You're like Shark Tank over here.
But it's like rock.
Are you Mr. Wonderful, dog?
Yeah, we'll just make a deal.
I would say it's like rocking fakes. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it still makes money for the big company.
Old granddad.
Yeah, because you still give that image away. So like people who see you rocking the shoes are probably gonna be like more likely to want to buy them, or like because they think everybody has them. You know?
Right.
A lot of people out here rocking fakes, bro.
Well, you know what's crazy is that the counterfeit game makes a huge amount.
Yeah, I mean, it's $1 billion industry.
And motherfucking like the companies, they don't even really try to stop that shit. You know, like there's not really like them tripping on the counterfeit.
You think Louis Vuitton gives a fuck about fakes?
Nah, they don't.
They don't. I guarantee they don't.
Because the real ones still buy it, and then the fake ones who are rocking it, they're either right in that middle. Yeah. They're in that middle where they're gonna get it to it at one point, or they know they're faking it, so that's just a little something missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. If you rocking some fake shit out there, I'm not judging you. I'm
You
just
know
saying,
what it is?
that's not the same. You're gonna feel it.
The fake Louis V's, dog, it'll have LV, and then it'll be one VL. Like, you know what I mean? In there, or like it'll be something like random where you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, I remember seeing shit like that, man.
Yeah, that's some crazy
But
shit.
hey, we have an event coming up too, right?
Yes,
so
we
before
do.
we hit on out, what is it? Is it gonna be, when is it? Father's Day?
Yep. It's let me look up the date for us. I don't
Is that
get
the
it
show
wrong.
you're hosting? You're
June
back to
18th.
hosting?
Yep.
Oh shit, Ezone's coming back in the hosting game. I heard it through the
coming out
grapevine.
of
I didn't believe it.
retirement
I
in
told
the
him nope.
hosting.
Someone was like, Ezone's gonna host this event. I was like, no, he don't host no more.
Well, it's a perfect
And was
type
I
of
wrong?
event because it's the LA Smokers Club with the homie Too High. Shouts out to the homie
Yeah,
Too
shout
High.
out to Too High. I heard that fool gonna have some bomb ass food there too.
Yep. So get your grub
gonna do a
on,
high
get
and
your
hungry,
smoke
maybe?
on, get the high and hungry on. Whatever you want to do.
I'll probably be hosting, so I don't want to be like, hosting's like you have to be up there making sure like everything's going accordingly. Like as a host, you gotta in a way tell the motherfuckers like, hey fool, you're up next, you're on deck, fool. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah,
Oh, you got
so
music. It's a whole event.
He's performing.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
performing. Casey Veggies is on the bill. Too
No,
High.
Casey Veggies.
Casey Veggies. Shouts out
Don't
to
tell me
Casey,
Dom
bro.
Kennedy's gonna show up as a feature.
I'm not saying all that.
Hey,
But, you never know
don't
who
make my
might be
day.
there.
I might pull up
You
just for
never know
Casey
who might
Veggies,
be
but that would
there,
make
bro.
my day. Yeah, get in the car. Get her in the car.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the flyer so I don't forget. Now.
That's the name. That's the song he has with Dom Kennedy. Get her in the car. Yeah, get her in the car.
I feel like that's what you
Casey
tell all the girls.
Veggies, Young Deji, Too High, myself, G5, Kelly the Plug, and Baby Youngin. Hosted by E-Zone, June 18th, right here in LA. Just gotta look up _Too High for directions. Shit's low key, shit's underground. 18 and over with the rec, 21 and over with your IDs. Fucking $15 at the door, and they got dank for sale. They got shrooms and shit. They got everything you need. So pull up.
There you go. I mean, if you want more information, there you go. Just replay this, and then you can find out a little bit more. Just DM me. I'll send you the flyer, and they'll give you instructions on there. Where can they follow you at, Mescalito? I want to thank you for coming once again, bro. It's always smooth sailing whenever you come by, bro, because you're natural, bro. And and congrats once again to everything that you're doing in the community, bro. And you're working your way to, like, I mean, you're getting your flowers, bro. But I'm saying it's like, I see the sacrifice, dog, and I wish you for you to reach those pinnacles that you have on your goal list. So,
Thank you, bro. I
thank
appreciate
you
that,
for
bro.
coming
Thank you
by.
for having me. Hey, yeah, man. Follow me. Viva Mescal, Viva Mescal. Connect. Hit us up. Lighter Fluid, July 8th. Our conference right here at the Youth Center is going to be huge. So hit that up. Get a ticket. Come through.
One last question. How was that last joint?
It's great.
Feeling it still?
Yeah,
Club yet?
I leveled off now, so I'm good now.
there we go,
Gotta
there
go
we go.
perform. I'll be at Locals Cafe right now in Arts District. So shit, if you in the area, pull up. Free show.
Nah, thank you for enjoying your last fucking joint with We
Yeah,
Don't
man.
Smoke the Same. Now, that's a pleasure for us. Like, you came in and you were like, yo, I'm
thank you,
gonna do one last. We don't smoke the same. We don't smoke the same joint.
Lined up perfect.
Gracias, my boy. Appreciate it. We'll be here on Saturday. I got Romy coming through. So pull
Yeah.
up. DJ Romy.
Say DJ Romy. He's a
DJ Romy. Yeah, my bad,
Oh,
my
yeah, you
bad.
guys do some shit here?
Yeah, fool's been killing it. Yeah, he's been doing all the Insomniac shows. So pull up. We'll be here. Go to flavorsbyezone.com for your candles. SamTripley.com. And I just got added to a George Perez story show in Bellflower. So you live in Bellflower, pull up. June 17th, 8:30 show sold out, but I got a 10 o'clock show. Pull up. And Ray, what's good, my boy?
Viva Mescal,
Woo-woo!
also known as Mescalito. Hey, thanks for showing up, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Ray.
It's always great to see you, and I wish you nothing but the best, dude. Follow me at Morning Shot Films. Check out my website, morningshotfilms.co. I post updates on my podcast called The Morning Reel. I got Coraline that just came out. Yeah, check out the site, man.
I
It's
hate
pretty
that
cool.
movie.
You don't like Coraline?
Nah.
Coraline, the animated movie?
It's Caroline, yeah.
It's a good one, the
Coraline.
animated movie, right?
I thought you would appreciate a movie like that,
Dude.
considering that it's,
It's a good one.
Animation?
I liked it. The little
Yeah.
Coraline movie, you mean the little stop motion?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard.
Yeah.
Dude, make the
I've
night
seen
better
that.
before Christmas. That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I didn't really.
One
do
last
it.
question before we're out. The homie wants to know what comes with the tier, the $30 tier. You want to let him know, Weasel?
You get a personalized gift every month. It's been a T-shirt for the last 2 months. It might be in there's a couple other items that have been added to there. So just look out this month. Start DMing me on Patreon for this month's gift. I have to get them in order. So once I get them in order, I'll let you know, and I'll be sending some We Don't Smoke the Same exclusive stuff your way for you to enjoy as a little thank you for being a part of the Patreon. Believe me, it's always worth it. Go to flavorsbyezone.com or highhungry.shop. Go get the new High and Hungry shirts. Go take advantage of the candles. They've all been restocked. Go take advantage of the baller jars if you fucking like what you see in this fucking jar. It's some beautiful Cali Blaze, and you can have a baller jar yourself as well too. Just make sure there might be some left, so I don't know. They usually sell out, but there was about 5 left, so make sure you check those out. I feel like you guys thought they were all sold out, but I did restock them with different designs on every single one of them. And June 10th, save the date for the new High and Hungry season premieres on B-Real TV. So we've been working hard on that. June 10th, save the date once again, and look out for previews on High and Hungry TV. And with that being said, we'll see you guys Saturday. Peace out.